I don't know if I question to answer. Okay, so I wanted to connect with you and get talk with you about the project. How you can connect with you. I still tell you, everyone that is here, thank you guys. Okay, boss head love, if I come today, you will give me your talk, your mouth will sell our talk guy. So, doctor, what's the body? GM, you have the mic. Man, guys, yeah, everybody on it. As we came, you're really doing a nice one. Yesterday, I missed the space because space, so I was like, what's this? What's going on here? Sweet boy, what's this? What's that? So I will get to that. Project it's all about us when we have after we have left the Etino, it's all our asset and our get to continue.
Can you hear me better?
So and I also see that you have also spent into spaces, which is actually nice, man. Well done, my brother. Well done. You did a lot of job. And I give everybody on this.
Oh, that's Panda.
The blog. I got to connect with the blog. So I was just like.
Panda, can you hear me? Panda.
I can hear you.
How you living, big dog? What's new?
I think we need to be. You said.
I'm asking you, how are you today?
Okay. I'm good. You? How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful, my man. I've been seeing you around. Happy to get the chance to speak with you. What's new? What's good?
I told you yesterday that I'll be hanging around. Like I just want to I love what you do. The way you do your things. So I would love to learn new things from you. That's why I'm here this morning.
You're a smart man, my friend. Man, we're gonna hook you up. Okay, just one moment. I'm gonna send you, if I haven't already, I don't think I have, the list of what you need to be successful in marketing yourself. I already know who you are, and if I know who you are, that means other people know who you are. So just one moment. Just one moment. I just got a really nice message from a friend of mine. He just got a really good job, and he said he wouldn't have gotten it without me, and that's a wonderful thing. Okay, here we go, Panda. I'm going to send you the key to success marketing. All right, I want board messages. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to leave this call and come right back, and hopefully my microphone's a little clear. Just one moment. Okay, I'm back. Okay, it should be a little better now. All right, Panda, did you get the message I just sent you?
Yes, I got the message.
Okay, so here's the plan. Right now, you are wanting to be a social media marketer, or you are, but you're not as successful at it as you could be. And one of the reasons why is because social media that's available to you. There are at least 30 quality social media platforms that are free that you should have, that you don't. It's not your fault. We're going to make sure you get them. So you have maybe Twitter and you have Discord and you might have a couple others. And you may have some personal accounts like a Facebook account. You want to create business accounts. So you want to create a business Gmail account. You want to create a business Facebook account. Okay. The first thing you're going to do, though, is you're going to create a link tree. Panda, do you have a link tree?
No, I don't have a link.
That's okay. That's okay.
Do that now.
That's okay. So download the app is probably the best way. That's the only app I'll have you, for right now, download. Now, you're going to see 30 different social media platforms, and you're going to say, Rabbi, I don't have enough room for my phone for all of those. You don't have to download all their apps. You can create the accounts in a browser, but you're going to link all the accounts to your link tree. The way that I analogize this is it's like we're digging for gold as marketers. And right now, you're digging for gold with one shovel, which is Twitter account, maybe your Discord, it may be Telegram, maybe 2 or 3 tools, maybe you have 2 or 3 social media platforms, 2 or 3 shovels. I want to give you 30 different shovels. And this has a 3-prong effect. The first one is this gives you the opportunity to be able to get business on 30 different platforms, all for free. It's a much bigger net that you're casting. 30 different platforms on which to promote yourself and to promote your customers. So people can find you and find your stuff all over the internet. And the third is that it makes it much more difficult to be able to impersonate you. When you start to get popular, there are a million pandas out there. So you want people to know that they're going to the right panda with you. You don't want somebody else taking your name somewhere on TikTok or Reddit and saying from Twitter, do business with me, and ruining your reputation, right?
Yes, that's true.
Exactly. So what this is going to do is it's going to give you a lot of weapons to be able to promote yourself and promote other people. Okay, so it's going to take you 1 to 2 days or so to create all this social media. If you have any issues, you come to me, I'll help you through them. But what you want to do is create all the social media and you link it to your link tree. When you're done with your link tree, you come to me, you send it to me. We look at it together. I say, hey, it looks good. Then we're going to put content on it. You're going to say, okay, Rabbi, what kind of content are we going to put on it? We're going to make really cool AI videos that are strong content, and they are going to represent who you are. So they're going to be really futuristic videos of some person who may or may not look like you. We'll pick ones that look like you, sort of. You don't have to use your face, so you can stay anonymous, or you could use your face. I have both, whatever you want. And they basically say, hi, I'm Panda. I'm the best Web3 marketer that you will find. Please connect with me. My DMs are open. I look forward to having a relationship with you. That's all it's going to say. Nothing too fancy. But when people are YouTube shorts or on Instagram reels or on their TikTok feed, you're going to show up there and going to say, hey, that's cool. I'm going to like it or whatever. Or I'm going to comment on it, but it's going to give you quality content. Okay, so once your link tree is done, we're going to then put content on our social media platforms. Now what? Then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that your profile is optimized and that your username is your profile picture is optimized so that you are standard again around everything. You want to make sure your usernames are all as similar as they can be, all the platforms. All right, then what? Well, then what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you how to make memes. Say, Rabbi, I already know how to make memes, and that's cool. But you're not marketing yourself with memes. So we're going to put your linktree.com/panda, whatever your name is. So that when somebody says, hey, this is a really funny meme, or this is really creative, I wonder who made it. They'll go to you and they'll say, Panda, that was real. I really like that. I want you to join, or I want you to make more of these for me. Additionally, I'm going to teach you how to clip spaces. I see you in a lot of spaces, and I know you're listening. What you want is for the hosts of those spaces to recognize you if they aren't already, though I know they are. But you're going to be in some spaces with hosts that you don't know. If you clip their space and you tag them and you say, thanks for the alpha, and you clip the speaker and the co-hosts, that's going to put you on their radar. And they're going to say, oh, I know that Panda person. They listen very diligently and they pay attention. And not only that, but they helped me and they helped my network because they had something that happened in my space. Then what you're going to do is we're going to teach you how to join communities, not just on Twitter, but on Discord and on Telegram as well, so that you have a lot of different networking opportunities, far more, and also Facebook and others, so that you have an opportunity to meet people in many different ways. We're fishing, and right now you're fishing with 1 or 2 rods. We're going to help you to fish with 30 rods and nets, and you're going to bring in more fish. Then maybe the most important thing I'm going to teach you how to do, I'm going to teach you how to pitch yourself. So you've heard my pitch for 4 years. I know it's good. Not only do I think it's good, I think it's the best pitch of person on Twitter. And I really mean that. You can hear the confidence in when I tell you that. I think it's the most special pitch. I think it's the most world-changing pitch. And I want you to have the same kind of confidence in your pitch. So that instead of what happens in a lot of spaces, you hear people say, GM everybody, GM to the host, GM to the co-host, GM to the speakers, GM to the audience, GM everyone. My name is XYZ. I'm in Web3. I need a job. If you have any jobs, please DM me. I need to work. I don't have experience, but I want to work. Hey, at least that person's trying. But what I want you to be able to do is say, everyone, I'm Panda, and I'm the absolute best marketer in Web3. And here's why. I'm going to take your content and I'm going to put it across my 30 different social media platforms. That's going to do a lot of things for you. That's going to make sure that you show up number 1 when people Google you. You're going to show up number 1 when people YouTube you. You're going to show up number 1 when people look you up in TikTok and in Twitch and in Reddit and in Imager and in Pinterest and in Snapchat. Whenever the internet has a search engine, I'm going to make sure that you show up number 1 there. And you won't show up number 1. I'm going to make sure you show up number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 9, and number 10. We're going to dominate 10 slot so that whenever anybody looks for your project, you will see content related to your project because it's on my social media. I'm going to make sure it's properly tagged, make sure it's properly titled, that it has an accurate description. But not only that, that's going to mean that you're going to get 10 times, 30 times more DMs. You're going to get 30 times more people buying your coin, 30 times more people who are buying your NFT, 30 times more people interested in your project, not just on Twitter, but across the entire internet. And you're going to get far better because you partnered with me. And the best part, exactly what my competition charges, except I'm 30 times better. My competition is going to repost your content to their little Twitter account. They're going to press the like button. They are going to comment GM on it, which is related to it. And then they're going to come to you with open hands and say, okay, I am going to revolutionize your social media strategy. When you partner with me, creating a bond rest of our business lives. And I'm to ensure that I not only promote you to a point where you never look for any other social media promoter ever. You are going to be a return client, and you are going to tell any other project you want to work with me, Panda, because they are the best person in social media. My DMs are open. I look forward to doing business with you as soon as possible. When when someone hears that, every time you say this shill, you're going to get 3 to 5 new messages of people who are interested in your project. You're going to say, finally, somebody who just says GM, GM, everybody, GM to the host, GM to the to the speakers, GM to the audience. Somebody who knows what they're doing, and all of it's free. That's what you want to do, isn't it, Panda?
Yes, yes.
Exactly. So the first thing that you want to do, you download Linktree. Once you've got your Linktree, you're going to create all this different social media. I understand that you may say, "Oh, it takes a lot of work." You never have to create this again, and you're going to get organic followers. You're going to get organic reposts, and all the other things that happen. All you have to do is create the account. But if you never create the account, you'll never get it. Basically, time is going to be your ally. And you may say, "But Rabbi, I don't have time to check 30 different social media." You don't have to. You just have all the notifications be sent to your email, and you just check your Gmail. So you literally just check your Gmail regularly, and you'll see to a message. XYZ sent you a DM. ABC sent you a direct message. NOP message. RS liked your post. And you just go through and you can check it out. This is what's known as push information. When the information is pushed to you, that's much easier than pull information where you have to go out and get the information. Okay, so questions for me, Panda?
I don't really have a question right now. I'll just like uh, do what you ask. Just I already have other social platforms that like Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. I'll just create your dance. I don't have to create the link to link all the social stuff and get back to you.
Absolutely. If you can, you want to create separate business accounts if possible, because you want to have your own personal life as well. You don't want your customers looking at your vacation pictures or your family pictures or your holiday pictures. So if you can, have your personal ones, which you have now, and then just create business ones and link them to your business Gmail. Does that make sense?
Yes, all the ones I'm talking about, like my Facebook is the business one, like
Perfect.
Panda page that I'm using.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, good. Then you already understand. Okay, and just know if you have questions, I'm here to answer them. I'm here to help if you run into any challenges. Come to me. We will find detours around them. Okay.
Thank you for like all the light and all the information you're giving. Like like I'll just say like the value most people won't give it for free. If being honest, most people give it for free. But thank you for all you do.
Oh, you're so
I
welcome.
pray the universe finds I pray the universe finds a way.
Oh, it's happening. As you can tell, I'm already a pretty popular person on Twitter Spaces, and I've only been actively shilling myself for 2 weeks. It's going to explode soon, and when it does, we're going to reward everybody who helped me along the way, including you, your friends, your family. In the meantime, I want you to be able to make money on your own and make more of it, and this is the way to do it. So, with that, go make those accounts, link them. When you're done, come back to me. And we'll take a look, okay?
Yes, I can do that. Just here in Nigeria, it's 8 a.m. in the morning, so and I'm just looking. If I have a lot like you, I'll be showing up in your live streams here on Discord. See me from time to time.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to. If I'm ever asleep, just know, send me a direct message, and when I awake, I'll get back to you. But aside from the 4 hours a day, I will help you if I'm awake, and you're going to be a very successful person, Panda. So get excited. You found the right person. I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to coach you. I'm going to be your friend. We're going to make sure you're very successful, okay?
Yes, thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome, Panda. Take care. Best wishes, and come to me when you're done. If you have questions, I'm here for you.
doing this. And Islam negated and took away all of that advantage. So actually, him getting the belt fighting, it would have been way better for JDM if he fought, say, So just do what like box the eye. The telegram to the jumbotron for those that are looking to join. So do what you just hit up, and then if you're here, just do what you tweet, like, tag some friends. But I don't know, does that cover it, Chiamaka, for you? Yeah, for now. Let's give some other people a chance. We've got too many hands up, so let's try and move. Thank you for your questions. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. Then the community, any questions you have will be answered. We're always active in the community. Okay, Rabbi, you want to speak?
Absolutely. Do you mind if I share my project with you all?
Yeah, always. I'm sorry about wasting your time. I thought that your hands have been up and you have been dropping and coming back. So just do what's going. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no need to apologize at all. I've had some really wonderful people join, so thank you for your kind words. I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream live 24 hours a day, 7 a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. Streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death, birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a Truman Show, a real life brother. This is a timeline and a tale of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase content, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's #1 resource, and I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me a very influential person, and with that influence, I'm going viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all financially independent. I want you to have generational wealth if you don't already, and I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor two. I'm live on over 20 simultaneous YouTube streams 24 hours a day. You can watch my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling camera. If you want to view my stream and my profile, the link is there. Additionally, it's in my pinned post. You will also find in my pinned post a link to my link tree. I dare you to look at my link tree. No one's going to dare you to look at their link tree, but I do, because I have more social media than any person ever. I have more content than any person ever. You will also find a link to my Discord. It's discord.me/rabbi. We have over 2,500 people who have joined. We are a very strong team. In addition to streaming my life for world peace and wanting to make you rich, I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million, and one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations such as Nigeria for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the LifeStar program and, most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump Earth's seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a reply guy, if you're a Web3 marketer, if you are a Schiller rater, and you want a free mentor, a free coach, a friend, I am here for you. I want you all to know that I'm here to support you both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a person in your world. I am here to have an optimistic view of the future, and most of all, I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely want to thank you for the opportunity to share.
Thank you for sharing. All right, everyone, please do want to follow, give him a like. If you want to join the community, I'm sure he pinned the link to the comment section. Please do want to, and please, if you're here, please turn to your left, turn to your right, give everyone a follow. And we are 17 on the space, and we still don't have enough reposts. You can drop it down once we are done with the space. I see Maverick to today's edition of Dead Arena, sponsored by the Switchbox community. If you have any or you want to talk on the topic, or you have anything for us, please do want to open your mic. How was your day and how you doing, buddy? GM. Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Yes. Maverick. Nigeria, basically. I'm just starting with you because we are in the morning right now. I go to those switchbox from on Twitter, and my normal graphic project is on switchbox. What's actually what's my job is the trade contest. So I'm here to understand how the project works. The other is to get more to know more about the project and how I can for a contest. Also utilize it personally as a wallet or something like that. Yeah. So you want to know how this we get that? So you want to know how it's going to be? Yeah, because I already know. Yeah. $500 and some want to eat for BTC. So guys, go to the tweets and leave it up for 5 minutes early. Get your early entry. That's working. Wow. Okay, you're rocking now. That was good. Alright, GM, Rabbi. GM, what trainer?
Every day is a holiday. Every meal is a feast, Savior. How is the woods?
Things are great over here.
Phenomenal to hear. Do you mind if I drop some alpha on the room?
No, 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 I don't mind. I don't mind.
Excellent. This is just a reminder for everybody, if you don't know this and you're new to Web3, that your seed phrase is not something you ever want to share with anybody, no matter how badly they ask or beg. You never want to put it into a questionable site. You never want to share it with anybody IRL. You also want to make sure that this seed phrase is written down, physically written, and put in a safe place, ideally like a firebox, lockbox of some sort. You don't want to be put in a position where you drop your phone and your seed phrase was on that phone and you're unable to get. Additionally, it's an excellent idea that if you haven't done it recently, that you regularly update your phone and you save the update. Pardon me, you regularly update your phone, but you regularly back up your phone and you save the backup to the cloud so that it is accessible in case you ever have an issue with your device. With this little bit of alpha, you will save yourself a lot of if anybody were ever to steal your phone, you were ever to lose your phone, or you ever break your phone. Thank you for letting me contribute.
All right, man. Thank you very much for that. That's a very solid idea right there. You guys should take note of it. You guys should take note of it because if someone has access to your seed phrase or you lose your seed phrase, your wallet is gone basically. Yeah, so do well to. That's a solid advice. Do well to take it. Yeah. Are you back? Yeah, sure. Let me continue. All right, Rabbi, you have the mic.
Absolutely. Do you mind if I show my project?
No problem, no problem. I can show you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Apologies to those of you who've heard this before. I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real life Truman Show, a real. This is a time capsule and a timeline of human. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase, content is making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's number one resource, and I have more data archived than any person ever, which is making me a very influential person. I'm going viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all independently wealthy. If you're not already, I want to ensure that you don't already, and I want you to be able to charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor two YouTube streams. I'm live on more than 20 simultaneous YouTube streams 24 hours a day. You can view my life from 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling cam. View all of these links in my profile. Find them in my pinned post. Additionally, you're going to find my link tree there. I dare you to look at my link tree. Nobody dares you to look at their link tree, but I do because I have more social media than any person ever. I have more content than any person ever. You will also find a link to my Discord there. I highly recommend you join. We have over 2,500 people in the community and we're growing every day. In addition to making you all rich and helping to bring about peace, I want to help end world hunger through technology such as agricultural, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth over $100 million, and one of them is we build well in developing nations such as Nigeria for the fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the Life Straw program and most importantly, desalination technology where we pump Earth's seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a Ply guy, if you're a Schiller, if you're a Web3 marketer, if you're a Raider, and you want a free mentor, coach, teacher, friend, I am here to help make you more successful. Please send me a DM. I will DM you back. Please send me a follow. I will follow you back. I am here to ensure that you are able to provide for yourself better. I want you to know that I'm here to support you all, both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive person in your life. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future. And most of all, I want to give people hope. And with that, opportunity to share.
All right, man. Right, man. Marco, welcome to the space. It's been long since I had you on this space. Do you want to request for the mic? Let's hear from you. Welcome the artist. Welcome the artist. This is a Patrish chill and show space. And it's also an alpha money. So if you have anything that is written for you, you can do what to come up and show us. And do what to come up and put us on. Let us know how you are making this money. So yeah, that's just it, guys. Please do
Yo, Lofi, how are you, big dog?
Man, you got a fast.
Doesn't really make us watch sense.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got junk in the trunk.
Listener section.
So,
You're not telling people about
I stream on Rumble because I have to verify my phone number. I don't have a phone number. So, I downloaded this plugin that allows me to use our TMP thing. So, I'm streaming live on Facebook right now. Streaming live on Kick and Twitch. So
Okay, that works. You know, you can get an SM.
How?
I'll teach. Go to the website text. Go to the website text verified. You can get it for like $1.20 if you have that much money.
I don't got any money.
Okay, then go about it your way. That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm streaming through. That's why I'm like, if they donate, I have to drop everything. So that ain't money. But
Okay.
nobody's donated so far, which is unfortunate.
From the NFT since yesterday, already selected 7.
Friends text me, I'm gonna play and stream with them.
All right, big dog. You're always welcome. Come back soon.
Alright, see ya.
Peace, big man.
Everybody helps each other out, so you can follow. Feel like that's a nice female. Peace. So yeah, connect to the cup. I see Oscar Phil here. He just won this morning. Oscar Phil got a nice PFP, so check out his profile as well. Just building right from Thailand, by the way. Peace and love. All right, man. It's good to have you here. What is the name of your NFTs? Let's know so that we can join the community. It's OX Community Rebel NFTs. Can I put it up on the Jumbotron here? Right, definitely. Thank you, sir. Style, I'm Asian, so yeah, you know.
That goes. Who could hang on you? What? You bring still you.
To talk to George Norman, call the wildcard line at 818-501-4109. The first time caller line is 818-501-4721. To talk toll free from East of the Rockies, call 800-825-5033. From West of the Rockies toll free, call 800-618-8255. Send George a text message anytime at 818-298-6521. From the gateway to the West, this is Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie. We'll be back with Anthony Hamilton and take final calls with him as we talk about time travel on Coast to Coast AM. Next hour, Heidi Hollister is just to talk about the nature of the floor. Coast to Coast. Gina Salani from Tom tonight, but she's also the editor of the Whole Life Times digital magazine, aren't you, Gina?
I sure am, George. I'd be happy to offer our listeners a free copy if they're interested.
How do you do that?
It's very easy. Everyone's welcome to email me, Gina. That's Gina at wholelifemagazine.com.
Spell out the whole life.
It's Whole Life with the W, WHOLE.com.
Thank you, Gina. You do a great job.
Thank you so much, George. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the listeners. Thank you so much.
Time to become a Coast Insider. That's a great deal. At 15 cents a day.
I will advertise it. And I love you. Insider because you can't get at any time today.
I hopefully from Chicago. It was like interesting information.
Hi, this is Maria from San Diego, California, and I'm listening to First Insight because I can listen to any show, anytime, anywhere, regarding or fiction, even on the meeting, and there's no more musical sites for me, but they can give it a try.
To give it a try, a couple of ways to sign up. One is go to our website, coasttocoastam.com. Right at the top of the homepage, it says Insider. Click that, fill out the info, you got it. The other way is to go to your app store.
Oh, master.
Coast to Coast AM app. It's free.
Oh.
Through the app, you can sign up. If you're in Canada, you'll remember.
He on Discord.
Something like we're going to build up that
Word.
recent research is showing low testosterone is affecting a larger portion of men and women at all ages. Addressing hormone balance, including healthy testosterone, is crucial for maintaining overall health. Introducing George's Super Tea, not a drink, but a 100% natural capsule, faster absorbing for amazing results. Here's Dr. Helen Millett, product creator. Naturally, as we know, the body produces testosterone. George's Super Tea is a powerhouse balancing testosterone enhancer designed to bring blood natural for both males and females. Sounds great. What changes are people seeing? We're talking beautiful hair, even skin, energizes the mind, better mental clarity, better concentration, less enhances your sugar metabolism. It goes on, boosting desire in both men and women. We're talking
Yo, I'm here. I'm here. Yo. Yo, you stupid motherfucker. Just kidding. Just playing, baby. What is the phrase for which I'm looking? It's something like can't fault a hustler. Can't fault. Some shit like that. I've got to take a whiz. I gotta take a piece of it for you. I gotta take a whiz. I gotta take a whiz of it. Look at this movie. Look at this athleticism. Oh, cool. Are you fucking serious? Come on, dog. My balls is hot.
In the heat of battle, your squad relies on you. Don't let them down. Unlock the Elite Game Tech at Lenovo.com. Dominate every match with next level speed, seamless streaming, and performance that push your gameplay beyond performance with Intel Core Ultra Series for the next era of gaming. Upgrade smooth high-fidelity streaming with Intel Wi-Fi 6E and maximize game performance with enhanced over 4K. Win the tech search. Power up Lenovo.com.
Dog. What's this? What is it? What is this bullshit? Well, if it smells like poop and it tastes like poop, then it might be Rabbi's coin purse.
That's a very significant transgression. It's a significant flaw. Why? Because, of course, let's say, is there room in life for joking around? Of course. And is there room even for levity or for a little lightheadedness? Of course. But you also have to do things like this. And if a person, so unless someone who can take anything serious or important and totally foolish. So that's a problem. That's a problem. For certain things, the Gemara says you can't tell anyone Zaras except for about the Zaras. Siv, right? Both this must have Kara Bal, Kara Yachlo, Siv, Dibrola, Novos. The Guru Shach Shomo, Ki Aval Alo Ibo Ka'avo, Gala Mimen, I'll take it from the Vega. We're just bringing this guy over here that you find any Kisuki Bible to make like loose vowel references by Bible. So why? Because you can have it so it's Bible. It's not right. It said the outside was dope. The Yasu will have Masechem Mikaspa, Kisunasam Atsabim. So I'll say, my Kisunasam Atsabim. What does that mean? That little bit, we'll say, so little bit, Kisunasam means in their form, Atsabim are idols. The Lamed was listen to this. The Lamed Shafal Achad, the Achad, also the Mustira, so Manichu Kisau. We'll say, just to appreciate how much people love the Abel Zara. Well, every person worship that idolatry. We make a little idol. You know, to make like a little castle, make a little idol. Because you don't want to have just like fun, like that's like a big stuff. You want to have something that you can take with you. And they made a little idol, and they would keep it inside of their pocket. And what happened? Well, we see them, they'll take them, and everyone's about to take it out. But they would hug it, and Nashka, they would kiss it. Let's say, you know, like the Mishnah Abba says, Ezu Chacham Adol Me'im Nikala, right? Who was wise, one who was able to learn from every individual. Let's say there's something to be learned from all devil desire. They just Avodah Zarah love is Avodah Zarah. We have to love HaKadosh Baruch Hu at least as much, if not more. So to take out, right? To take out their idol, and they say that's the most of this song. Right? Is that what time is it? Yeah. All right, but we're almost there. So Gemara says again, that's how much they would love. Right? Yachin Kala is the Nala Minas. Is today President's Day? So there's no traffic. We're fine. What? No traffic. It's your first time. So we'll say the Gemara says like this. Mike says, the Shosh is off from the dome and says, very good. My Adam Agolad Yishud. What does it mean when it says little bit again? Those Zofri Adam Agolad. Now it says we'll got to read this passage. But Zofri Adam, men who serve or men who offer up the Agolad, right? The calves kiss. What does this mean? It's very interesting. I'm going to read the Agim. Shem Mishas about the Zara. Listen to this. The people, Abot were very smart. Well, so, right, everybody has to fund this. Right, it doesn't matter what denomination of clergy you are. Everybody has to fund this. So the Abot Zara clergy, they had this great idea. Look what they did. Those they named them a moment. So they would go ahead and they'd identify who are the Kfir. Who's the Kfir? Who are the rich guys, right, in the community? Listen to this. They would starve the calves. They wouldn't feed the calves. But also the Mus'at Sabin or Ma'amid happened, then they would make a picture of him and they would put it by the calf. Right? So they would give the calves a little bit to eat. And when the calves a little bit to eat, they would come to the trough. And in the trough, what would the calves see? A picture of the Kfir. So they associated the picture of the Kfir with food. Okay? Then what would happen? The clergy, right? They'll have Avodah Zarah. So what happened? When the calves were set free, who would they run to? They run to the Kfir, the rich guys. Older though, and then what happened? Like the priests of the Avodah Zarah would say to the Kfir, older though, Avodas cuts the copies from the Muslim. By the way, the calves to the Avodah Zarah. So what would the priest say? They'd say, oh, you see, the Avodah Zarah loves you. Look, he's coming up to you. He's nestling. Okay, nestling, but right, nestling, right? Either nestling and nuzzling, right. Next to you, so you see Mamish the Avodah Zarah loves you, right? And when the Avodah Zarah loves you so much, there's only one thing you should do, which is offer yourself up to the Avodah Zarah. Now, of course, what happens after the sacrifice? Who owns their property? The clergy of the Avodah Zarah are very sneaky in this way. This was the way that they approached rich people. Incredible. The
then it shouldn't say the people who serve will kiss the calves. Rather, it should say calves will kiss the people who offer themselves up. Rather, what's the word of Avodah Zarah? The highest level of worship to offer up one's child. If you would be willing to offer up your that was like Kodesh Kadosh. Like that ultimately again show that you are really committed to the Avodah Zarah. So if you are willing to offer up your child, so the priests of the Avodah Zarah would say to you, come, you can now come and kiss the idol. It's such a warped sense of things. I'm going to leave them around. The actually also say that we're going to end off with this piece. The Gemara ends off by talking about the different types of Avodah Zarah. There, Avodah Zarah was called Sukkos Spinos or Sukkos Spinos. Remind you, what was it? Kind of gold, chicken. What was it? Chicken. That was the Avodah Zarah. Shekus Oslas Nargal. What was Nargal? Mind you, kind of gold, a rooster. Okay. Anshe Chamas Oslas Ashima. So Anshe Chamas, they worshipped Ashima. What was Ashima? Mind you, Baruch HaKarfa, a goat. A goat. All the Oslas Nazban Best Tartek, what did they worship? Mind you, Keller the Chamar. Right? The Hasafrovim, Sortis, the name that's been said by Ish, La Adarmela, the Andala. And the Safrovim, they would burn their children, they would offer up their children as sacrifices to Adarmelech and Anmelech. Who's Adarmelech and Anmelech? What is that? So Elohei, Samainu, Herod Asos. So this refers to the mule and the horse. So I'll say, by the way, so ultimately again, why is it donkey called Adarmelech? Because it ingratiates itself to its master because it carries stuff. The Anmelech, what's Anmelech? The Ani Leidamare, the Kirbon. Ultimately, again, that it's helpful to its master. Ultimately, again, the Kirbon, because ultimately it goes ahead and carries it. Incredible. Yeah, people Rashi says the Adonai Mare Mahadras Adorav Bechabdo Shemashlich Alamaso Shayitzar Kudron Salaro Adonai Mahadras Malvo. Of course, it's interesting enough. A donkey appreciates itself ultimately again to its master Adar Melech, right? Why? Because it can. And Melech, the called its master ultimately again because it carries the master. Afiskia Melech Yehuda Bikesh Aviv Lasos Located. So let's remember again, we learned about Hiskiah Melech not so long ago. Like Hiskiah Melech again was one of the righteous of Israel, but his father Achaz and this Russian Avodah Zarah. Achaz was such a Russian that we'll say, just to understand, Achaz was ready to worship, to offer up his son Hiskiah as a carbon. And we'll say, you have to understand, you could be an Avodah Zarah, all you want. But when I said the ability to be so undertaken Avodah Zarah that literally again you're willing to go ahead and offer up your son as a carbon, it's like a different level. Commitment. It is commitment, right? So Achaz was ready to offer up Hiskiah again as a carbon. So what happens? How is it? Ella Shesato Imo Sancho. His mother smeared him with salamander blood. So salamander apparently is this type of creature that the blood of it is what's the word? Fire retardant, fireproof. Right? So if you smear it on you, the fire doesn't have any level of impact ultimately again on you. So his mother smeared him with the salamander, and ultimately again it went ahead and saved him from the fire. So we'll say. So we'll stop over for today. I just want to point out, we're stopping with Hiskiah Melech Yehuda, ending off with Malchus Yisrael. So that's more going to end off Yisrael Eretz. That was it. Just end off with Eretz Yisrael, and then there's so we'll say next stop, Eretz Yisrael. Share about Let's say good morning. Let us begin. We gave a response for this morning shift of faith. Our Talmud Torah response for Tafshin Pei Hey 5785 until some Mishpacha for dedicating all the Shurim and Drushos this year. We B'schus B'soros Lavos V'Oladan Yisrael. After the Merit Talmud Torah, and Eretz Hashem, all the hostages should come home and our holy soldiers should be successful. B'chol Ma'aseh Yinei. Once with that, let us begin. Today's daf is Samech Beis 62, and we are going to pick up on Samech Beis of Aleph 62a. We're going to pick up 2, 4, 5 lines down from the top. So the Gemara says follows. The Gemara says, Tani Rabbi Zakkai Kamei Rabbi Yochanan. So we're going to get a very interesting, a couple of interesting sugyas that we have in front of us today. So the Gemara says as follows. But okay. Fine. So the Gemara says as follows. So Tani Rabbi Zakkai Kamei Rabbi Yochanan. So Rabbi Zakkai taught the following halacha before Rabbi Yochanan. Listen to this. Okay, so the interesting about the Zara case. So let's say someone goes ahead and worships an idol. He worships it. Ziveach means again, water carbon, slaughter the carbon. Kiter, Torres, offered incense. Same wine libations. Ishtachava, bowed. Now he did all of these things be'elam echad. So in other words, he did all of these things in one lapse of awareness. Now we're going to talk about exactly. Now that is one doozy of a lapse, right? But again, we'll talk about exactly the lapse of awareness. Lapse of awareness. We'll get into that. But the point over here is that halacha l'maisa. That halacha l'maisa. That he's doing all of these things in this one focus. Multiple actions.
But now, transparent person, community manager like that onboarded somebody to their team, and as also a community manager, she said that the person on the box to the community, whatever they told the person, he was doing the opposite, and he was paid. I asked this person paid. She said $2,000. So the debt just paid. Perhaps this person knew what to do, but just choose not to, because there is nobody like supervising it. There's nobody, watching. Just like giving somebody a job, for instance. Many of us that were in secondary school now, that time for some of us that were in public schools. I don't mean people that were in private school. If you're in public school, just do emoji, make I know people where go feel like this. If you can go public school, do emoji. But you like everybody where they didn't go private school. No? Kaka, now private school is where you go. Kaka, no this space. Goodness, Alpha, now private school is where you go. You can give you a day. I hear you. Nah, you can go private secondary school. Why should I go to private primary school or secondary school? Right now, but if you rush, that means Michael, make you no talk with him, talk. Okay. Like I said, I was trying to make an analogy. Alright? I was trying to say something. You notice that Kakao in school now, maybe they want to do compound work. Now they will carry us, cut grass, give us, maybe we won't cut few, they will cut grass, give us, and body will be supervising that work. Do you understand? Maybe the labor prefect or the compound master. And you know what happens? Whenever the job is supervised, we will do the best. Do you understand? Let's say we have a full football field, and like we have like 50 students, and we did equally for them. If Kaka train his own nonsense, and the other person is doing things, and the other person is doing nonsense, do you know that it definitely show when you look at the form, who did it first, and they will allow you with so nice. Why? Because somebody is suiting. Alright, so now what is the system doing? We are now like an hiring agent help project. I said, come on, we have every niche that you need. We have marketers, we have community managers, we have business developers, we have graders and shaders, We even have developers front end and back end. So so now what project will do is now they will just come and partner with us. And another thing that we have, all right, for instance, we have a community, all right. So they will come and partner with us. That we will help them. You understand that we also have growth strategies, someone like Queen Rose strategy. So we'll help them with the nature of their project and what they are building. We'll now help them, okay, this is your project, I do it, this is how you should do it, this is what you should do, this is what you should do, and then what to do. We'll also put people that will handle those things so that it will be delivered, so that the job will be delivered well. And that's number one thing we are doing. And another thing, for some of us that are trying to tell you, you can be very, very skilled. You find yourself in a team of people that are lazy, a team of people that are mediocres. Like the same thing that happened between me and Kaka. We find ourselves for projects. We think every day they work with people. We are working with people that know nothing. They will just appoint you to be there in a team. It's okay, show working, nothing. So imagine that we also got of mediocrity where we know that if we are putting the managers, we know that they are trained already. We are putting marketers, all those ambassadors, we know we will deliver efficiently and effectively. And apart from that, we will also be monitoring, each and everybody that are working. Because projects start higher, most times they do not even have time to monitor if those people are doing a good job. Maybe the higher ambassadors, they don't even have time to monitor if the ambassadors are making posts, if they are doing what they need to do. So we bridge that gap of and also helping them.
I'm going viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all financially independent. Generational wealth, if you don't already, and I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor two YouTube streams. I'm live on over 20 simultaneous YouTube streams 24 hours a day. You can watch my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling camera. If you want to view these streams, feel free to look in my profile. There's a link there. Additionally, in my pinned post, there's a link. You will also find a link to my link tree. I dare you to look at my link tree. Nobody dares you to look at their link tree, but I do, because I have more social media than any person ever. I have more content than any person ever. You will also find a link to my Discord. It's discord.me/rabbi. The link is in my profile and in that pinned post. We have over 2,500 people in the Discord and are growing every day. In addition to making you all rich and helping to bring about world peace, I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million. And one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations such as Nigeria for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the Life Straw program and, most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump earthy water onto land to make it drinkable. If you're a Reply Guy 3 marketer, if you're a shiller, if you're a raider, and you want a free mentor, coach, and friend, send me a DM. I will respond. Send me a follow. I will follow you back. I am here to make you more successful. More than that, though, you should know that am here to support you all, both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive person in your life. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future. And most of all, I want to give people hope. With that, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to share.
Wow. Super excited to have Rabbi in our list. I saw he followed me and I followed him back. So please do to follow Rabbi. And then all the things he said, one of the things that really, grabbed my attention is some financial freedom. Also educating and helping people. And precisely, he talked about the African region, Nigeria precisely. So I really appreciate Rabbi for putting down that and also looking into, helping others and, seeing how we could build a reputation out of it. What about his YouTube, his Discord? Please do also check that out in his bio. While he was still talking, I checked his bio and I see there is a link there. All right, I'm seeing Hans Goodness. Goodness, you want to say something? You have the mic. And guys, who want to follow Rabbi, please do want to follow him, turn up his post notification. All right, Goodness, you have the mic.
Yeah, so Jim once again, Jim Rabbi. I don't know if everyone can hear me. Okay. So I wanted to reach out and ask if you guys I just checked your profile right now. You guys don't have any website. For a massive project like this, you guys should be having a website to preach your gospel and share lots of things. So if you're really interested in growing this, I think the professional website will come in handy here. So yeah, more is available on MeDev, and if you want to, let's build this together.
Oh, thank you so much for your volunteering that. I have had websites in the past. I find it best to send people right to my Discord. Then there's no middleman. But I certainly understand also there's Linktree, and you can find archives of my websites there. Really didn't, not saying it's not important to have, but in my case, I don't want people looking at a website and saying, okay, cool website. I want people coming to my Discord so I can talk with them. I'm live 24 hours a day. I want to connect. But if we create another website, I will certainly keep you in mind. King, do you mind if I share some alpha with the room?
Yeah, definitely. I also wanted to ask you a question because from you talking, you are more like an educator and also, somebody that impacts on others. Do you have any project you are building that will that can monetize your community? Since you have people on your Discord, are you just helping them with educative content, or is it something you guys are we will be building that will that we can monetize in the near future?
Oh, most certainly. I'm part of $100 million cryptocurrency. I've been sponsoring them since they launched in May of 2023. The name of the cryptocurrency, it's very long. It's one of the OG meme coins. It's known as Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. The ticker is Bitcoin. It's a wonderful community. We have over 12,000 people in our Telegram. I'm live streaming in the Telegram right now. I've been live streaming there for more than 2 years. And it's an excellent to be able to connect with a really unique group of people. We have personally, this project has wells in rural Nigeria and water towers in rural Nigeria. We've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars doing so. So, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there who say that they're going to give back. We have video of the people who we have helped drinking clean water, and they do dances for us and they show their appreciation in so many different ways. And we really value the people there. We also have a lot of people from Nigeria in that community. I've got to say, of any country that loves Nigeria, it's this cryptocurrency. We love Nigeria. We get a great amount of love from the people of Nigeria. And when my stream goes big, I'm going to make sure to help everybody in Nigeria, especially. And that starts with the people in our community. So that is a big project. That's, $100 million. I couldn't do that on my own. So if you are interested in a cryptocurrency that sponsor, I've been wearing their merch for over 2 years, night and day. I'm wearing their pajamas. I'm wearing their shirt. I'm wearing their NFTs on my pillows, or I should say, I have NFT pillows. I have the sponsorship on all of my bedding, and so I live, eat, and breathe cryptocurrency. So if we're gonna make money, that's how we're gonna do it. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, definitely. And then thank God I connected with you today. So the link, this particular Discord here, is the Discord for the community, right? The community you're talking about.
No, actually, that's just my Discord. So if you want to connect with me, I'm live in there 24 hours a day. I'm also Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu Telegram. If you want that, that's t.me/HPOS10I. And if you're like, oh, I'm never going to get that, I understand. You could type in OS10I into Google and the Telegram, and that will show up as well. If that's still too much for you, send me a DM and I'll send it back to you if you need it written.
What if you do like this? Can you just type it in the comment section? I'll bring it up on the Jumbotron and people could, join your Discord and also join the community as well.
Absolutely. That's a fabulous idea. So I'm doing so right now. It's t.me/HPOS10I. And I will also put my Discord link in there. So you have that as well. And I just posted it. And since I am a speaker, I should have the opportunity to post it in the Jumbotron. So we should see it in the Jumbotron right now. So that's where you can find all of that information. I would love to share some alpha that I've learned over the years, if you don't mind.
See, you have the mic, Rabbi. Rabbi, share the alpha you've learned over the years.
Absolutely. This is very important. I've helped a lot of people already with this and yourself. If you are in Web3 and you have a wallet, a crypto wallet, you want to make sure that you keep it in a fireproof box or a lockbox or someplace. That's very important for that. Too often I hear about people who keep their seed phrase on their phone and they drop their phone or they break their phone or somebody steals their phone. And not only do they lose their phone, which is really important, but they lose their crypto wallet, which can be even more important. Additionally, what I want you all to do is make sure you back up your phones. You don't want somebody to steal your phone at the park or at the market or on bus, and you don't have access to your phone. You back up your phone. You want to save the backup in the cloud. And additionally, with that seed phrase, you never want to give it out to anybody. Okay, with those protections, this is how we make use of money. Most of you are Web3 marketers. If you're not, you're a graphic designer, you're a moderator, you're a Web3 guru, and all of that is great. I want you to be able to market yourself better. And everything I tell you is free. I'm never going to charge you for anything. And this strategy is free. And this is a winning strategy. If you don't have a Linktree, linkttree.com, it's also an app. If you don't have a Linktree, you need one. Your Linktree is your modern day business card. Past in business, people give out cards. They still do it. I still do it on occasion, where it has your name on it, your telephone number, your address, and your position with the company. That's great. But in the 21st century, in 2025, you need to have a link tree. Whenever anybody comes into my Discord and they say, hey, I've got this project for you, or hey, I'm a graphic designer, whatever it is, I say to them, do you have a link tree? And if they don't, I know that they're already behind. You create a link tree. Then what you're going to want to do, I have a list of the top 30 social media that you want. And you may say, that's a lot of social media. And I'm going to say to you, yeah, it is. But this is what social media marketers need to have. You need to have these weapons. You need to have these tools. It takes you maybe 2 or 3 hours to create all of them for a lifetime of benefits. So what are they? Well, currently you are using X, which is great. You need to have a Gmail account if you don't already. Google's the number 1 website in the world. You need to have a YouTube account. That's the number 2 website in the world. You need to have a Facebook account. That's number 3. You need to have these. Now, you may say, I have a YouTube account. Okay, great. Is it your personal YouTube account? Yeah. Okay, you need a business YouTube account, which is just a YouTube account that you only use for business. You need a Facebook account you only use for business, an Instagram account you only use for business. You don't want your clients looking at your vacation pictures or pictures of your family or what you had for dinner. You don't want to be able to confuse your customer. You want strictly business accounts. So if that means you have to go out and create all new accounts, that's fine. That's what you're going to want to do. It's worth your effort. So what kind of accounts am I saying? Well, the list that I give people is, I'll just read it to you. And I can also send this to you if you send me a DM. So the first thing you create is a LinkedIn, then Gmail. You all have X, which is formerly Twitter. Then you want a YouTube account, a Telegram account. Many of you have Telegram accounts. That's great. That's where a lot of crypto discussions are made. That's the post thing that I just put in the Jumbotron. That's where my crypto community is. Facebook. You want to have a business account for Facebook. And Facebook is owned by Meta. Meta has 4 different apps that are important to have. There's Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and also Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and WhatsApp. Those are all important ways to communicate. You need to have TikTok. That's the fastest growing app, especially amongst the Generation Y, Generation Z. You want to have Snapchat, another really important website platform to have. You want to have Pinterest. It's excellent for posting pictures. You want to have LinkedIn. Believe it or not, the app that I've made the most amount of money on, even though I'm an app developer and I've launched apps on the App Store and Google Play, is Pinterest. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars just through sorry, I said Pinterest. My apologies. LinkedIn. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars just through LinkedIn. And you can too. Reddit is a high net worth individuals use Reddit. Many do, especially in the Web3 space. And you're going to be able to create content. But in order to do so, you need to have an account. Quora, which is excellent for asking questions and answering questions. Discord, if you don't already have a Discord account, you need one. Twitch, you may say, Rabbi, I'm not a streamer. That's okay. You don't want somebody stealing your name. You don't want somebody impersonating you. And you may want to be able to upload some of this data to Twitch, and they're now in the future. The same is true with Kick. The same is true with Rumble. X has some competition. A lot of people, when Elon Musk, it was still Twitter, there was a mass exodus to some of these other platforms to have your username on, and those would be Mastodon. The big one where everybody went is Bluesky, over 40 million users, and Truth Social. You want to have your social media locked in on there. You want Flickr, which is an excellent photo sharing app. You want Clubhouse. Believe it or not, Twitter X stole this idea of these audio spaces from Clubhouse. So if you ever don't have anybody to talk to on X, go to Clubhouse. The same kind of conversations are happening there. So those are some big ones that you want. Additionally, you want ChatGPT. You're going to want Sora. If you don't know what Sora is, it is a sister app of ChatGPT, both owned by OpenAI. Sora is AI video generation. It's taking over the United States, and it's going to take over your country soon enough. It's just not available there yet, but nevertheless, you can still sign up for it. And Grok. Grok has its own app that's separate from Twitter, and we're going to need it, and I'll explain why. So once you create all those and you link them all to your link tree, you're going to come to me and say, Rabbi, I've got them all done. I'm going to look them over. I'm going to say, this looks really great. Our next step is we're going to put quality content on your social media. So what is that? We're going to take Grok and we're going to go to Sora. But right now for Grok, It's free. We're going to create videos that are going to have proper titles, proper descriptions, proper hashtags. And that is going to be the foundation of all of your social media accounts. So when your clients go to your social media, it looks like a skeleton account. There's quality content there, and that quality content is going to be someone, an AI model, saying you should check out XYZ. They're a Web3 promoter. You can check them out at linktree.com/XYZ. Just a short video that's cool, futuristic, and also is quality. Then what we're going to do, we're going to optimize your profile. We're going to optimize your profile picture. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that you know how to join communities, Twitter communities. We're going to make sure you know how to join Discord communities, and that you do. We're going to make sure you know how to join Telegram communities, Facebook communities. We are expanding your network. And as the phrase that you hear very often, your network is your net worth. I analogize this like we are digging for gold. And right now, you all are digging for gold with like one or two shovels. You're using Twitter as a shovel. You're using perhaps Discord or Telegram as a shovel, but you're not using the 30 different shovels that I named that are going to empower you. They are going to be able to get you more business. And the reason why I recommend this is threefold. The first is this gives you 30 more channels for people to be able to send you a DM and say, hey, I really saw your content. I really liked it. I have a project. I want to hire you to do the same thing that you did for this other project for me. It's 30 more channels. Secondly, it's 30 more places where you can put your content and you can put your customers' content. And thirdly, it's a way so that people won't impersonate you. If you already have an established presence on these social media platforms, no one's going to be able to impersonate you very easily. And that's what you want. You don't want someone ruining your good name that you worked hard to get and then stealing it away. Another thing I'm going to teach you how to get is a Rumble, a Fiverr account, Fiverr. To my knowledge, hired only one Nigerian in my entire life, and they did an excellent job. They were in Lagos and United States dollars using this app. I want you all, once you get all your social media done, you're going to do the same thing that this young person did, this young lady, and you're going to create say, I do social media marketing, and you're going to do exactly what she did. And she got paid, I think 3 figures. So at least $100 for just doing maybe an hour worth of work. And I want you to be able to get the same kind of jobs. Another thing we're going to do is I'm going to teach you how to make memes. Yeah, but I know how to make memes. That's great. Get yourself with memes. We're going to put your link tree in the corner whenever you make a meme for a project so that people know who the intelligent individual, the creative force was behind this meme. Then you're going to be able to get in the network of the people who are involved in that project who think that your meme was really intelligent. I'm going to teach you how to clip spaces. If you don't already know, we're going to teach you how to at the host or tag the host, tag the co-host, tag the speakers, wherever alpha is shared, so that you can share it to your network and also get on the radar of these hosts and co-hosts who are usually pretty big influencers. Then what we're going to do, we're going to teach you how to shill. We're going to teach you how to get an elevator pitch. We're going to get you a 30-second elevator pitch, a 60-second elevator pitch, and a 3-minute elevator pitch. This is going to change the game. Most of the time when I hear people shilling, they say GM to the host, GM to the co-host, GM to the speakers, GM to the audience. My name is XYZ. I need a job. I don't really know what to say. If I'm a reply guy, I'm a shiller. I need a job. Please send me a job. And that's fine. At least somebody's trying. So I'm not going to hate on the attempt. But you want to go in with the confidence to be able to say, GM, everyone, I'm XYZ, and I'm the best Web3 marketer on the internet. Here's why. I'm going to promote your content across my 30 different social media platforms. I'm going to make sure your project shows up #1 in Google. Nobody else is going to be able to do that for you like I'm going to. You're going to show up in the 10-pack of Google so that when somebody searches your project, every single result is your project, is your NFT, is your cryptocurrency, whatever it is, and none of your competition. Additionally, you're going to show up #1 in YouTube, #1 in TikTok, #1 in Instagram, #1 on Reddit, #1 on Imager, and all of the other sites that I named. And on top of that, that means you're going to get 30 times more DMs for your project, 30 times more people buying your cryptocurrency, 30 times more people who are buying your NFT, and you will have 30 times more impressions with your project. And guess what? I'm going to do all of that for you for the same price as my competition. You're going to get a 30 times better experience with me. You're never going to want to let me go. I am going to be your secret diamond in the rough social media all-star. We are going to have a lifetime of business together. You will be a repeat customer of mine. You will tell your friends about me, and they will become my customers as well. And I will make sure, starting as soon as you DM me, that we have the best relationship that you could have ever wanted with a social media marketer. That's what you want to be able to say. And if you're not a social media marketer, you're a graphic designer, you can say the same thing. You're a moderator, you can say the same thing. You're a dev, you can say the same thing. It's all about marketing yourself. And if you can do so effectively, you will all be very successful people. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share information.
My God. My God. Rabbi, I'm in your DMs. I was actually writing, but then you were too fast. I got some handles you talked about. So please, this information, do well to drop them in my DMs. I'm going to join the Discord. Basically, you are welcome to the space. Rabbi, is it Reality Ecosystem? I'm the founder and the CEO of this ecosystem and the agency, all right? Rose here is the co-founder, all right? Kaka, the manager, Primo, also the manager. Razi here is a director as well. Amy, also a manager. So we are looking at, building something very, very unique in the space. We don't just want to float. We don't just want to be random persons in the space. And I really, really love what you said down. I listened to you, and I think what you said is so valuable, because most of us are only building on X. Most of us are only live on X. Let's say Telegram, Discord. Well, imagine, Ruth, imagine Amy what he's saying about building on those 380 socials. But we are feeling lazy just building on X. You see what I'm saying? That your work rate will determine the result. And he just unlocked my to so many things right now. So Rabbi, please, I'll be in your DMs for like a full details on how I am going to go about it, on how we're going to go about it. And if you don't mind, we could always be hosting you, to come talk to us. Or basically, we can be in your Discord, since you said you're always live on Discord. All right? We can be in your Discord. Please do well to join this Rabbi's Discord. I think he has a whole lot of value he has to put out there for each and every one of us. Thank you so much, Rabbi, for tuning in on the space. All right? I hope you heard me and I was not wrong in Rabbi.
Oh, I definitely heard you. I sent you a message with all of those different social media platforms. Anybody else who's interested, send me a DM. I will send you the first steps of the guide. And notice every single thing that I said, there's no money involved. I don't want money. All of this is free. I want to empower you to be more successful. I will also post in the chat the list of the 30 different social medias, just so people can take it in there. But if you would, send me a DM, anybody who's interested, because there's more information that I can't fit into one message in the chat. And that's how you're going to be able to connect with me. And we're going to be friends for the rest of our lives, God willing. And you are my friend as well. I love your attitude. I love your energy. We're going to both become very successful. And one day you and I are going to meet and we're going to laugh about this. We're going to listen to this conversation. It's recorded on my stream. And we're going to say that was the first day that we met each other and the first day of a wonderful relationship. And that's for everybody here. I'm here to help you all.
Actually, let me screenshot this too. I love that. Let me take a screenshot today. I know I write. Oh God. Primo. Thank you so much, Rabbi. Primo. Primo, I see your hands. You can go ahead. Primo, are you there? I think Primo is rocking. Just
So Queen Rose, you've heard from Rabbi, what new friend and business partner. Queen Rose, are you there? Are you guys rocking that bad?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So what I was saying, my brain, I was right, so I got busy with other things. Rabbi, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I was thinking about this TikTok thing and other apps as well. That link thing, I tried so hard, but I don't know why it's not working on my phone. Maybe I'll try on my second device. Thank you so much for that, Alpha Rabbi. So royalty ecosystem as well would also try to build and reach out to other platforms and build on there as well. Thank you so much. So what's his name? Prim is coming. Okay.
All right, so
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. So guys,
thank you so much, Rabbi. Now I've shared my post about the opium, so please you guys should max engage. And if you can give me a follow, I'll follow you back. Let's get to 500 followers and keep building. Okay? Please comment, not just mass like. Please comment as well. Thank you very much.
all right, thank you. Anyone has something to say, you raise your hands and then I'll give you the mic. Rabbi, I think I have a question for you. Are you there? Go ahead.
Yes, I am. I put in the Jumbotron that link to all of the social media that I mentioned, and everyone who is sending me a message, I'm sending them that initial message that I send to everyone. So I love the energy that you all have. And if you haven't gotten my message yet, you will in the next few seconds. Please go ahead, King.
Yeah, I think I have a question for you. A question for you. But then before I ask that question, I will love to hear from Goodness. Goodness, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have any contributions? You have something to say on space?
Well, it's just that this is a very nice stuff that he's trying to show. Like, I mean, Rabbi, very, very cool. You're super, super, super cool. Like, to be able to share this kind of information and everything, like, it's just wow. Thank you so much for this enlightenment. Like, I actually have TikTok and other social medias, but I'm not very, very active on them. So, trying to understand this whole thing that you have shared and opening my mind to a lot of things here. So, thank you so much for this.
You're most certainly welcome. To anyone out there, make sure you get a business account that you just focus these social media for your business. And one other thing I'd like to include for those of you who are like, I don't have enough space on my phone for 30 new apps. Well, join the club. I don't either. So what you can do is you can create these within the browser. And to I believe it was Queen who said she wasn't able to get Linktree to work. Download the app if you have the opportunity. It's available on the App Store and Google Play. That should work for you. Queen, if you still are having issues, come to my Discord. I'll walk you through it. I'm an app developer. I've launched apps on the App Store and Google Play. I consider myself one of the, if not the best assurance professionals in the app world. So I'll be willing to help you in any way possible to make sure that you can get that. And but for those of you who are like, I don't have enough space on my phone, I understand. You can make all of these accounts in your browser. And then what you do is instead of having them send notifications through the app, you have them email you to your Gmail, which you're going to create. And then all you have to do is check your Gmail whenever you're going to get any new information. This is known as push information. So there are two types of information. There's push information where the information is pushed to you, and there's pull information where I don't want you to have to go out and get it. I don't want you to have to go to 30 different apps. You're busy people. I don't want that. I want you to be able to sit there and see all of the information coming into your Gmail. And then when somebody DMs you or somebody likes or comments or whatever, then you can go and look and see what someone said. So I just wanted to clarify that. Thank you.
Wow, amazing. There is more Rabbi could share. Actually, that's the question I wanted to ask because hearing of different social, I was thinking, how will I be able to multitask, to be here, because basically you could miss your DM project, you could make 500. Somebody wanted to hire you something, maybe you went
I'll be there.
and I was thinking, how will I be able to use these accounts in a way that's easy for me? And I think you just answered that without me even asking.
100%. Yeah, you're busy people. And so really you already have probably email addresses. So it's just similar to having an email address, except you're going to get more messages, and you can turn and toggle on what kind of messages you want. If I were you, I would probably only want information when somebody interacts with one of my posts, probably when they send me a DM, and if they follow me, because I want to be able to follow them back. You know, something that somebody said to me earlier today when I provided this information. And let me just say, people overwhelmingly think this is the strategy, and it is. I can tell you that they say though, okay, but how am I going to get followers? Now, this is an excellent question, because if you just create the account and you don't do anything with it, you will organically get followers, maybe 5 to 10 a week or so. But if you just go in and follow 20 people on each of these different platforms once a week, within about 10 weeks, you're going to have over 100 followers on all of these accounts. You guys know the best way to get someone to follow you is for you to follow them. There's about a 30 to 50% rate, depending on the social media platform. Someone will follow you back, and then your account won't look empty. When you have a customer who's looking at your account or your client and they say, oh, XYZ has over 100 followers on Reddit and over 100 followers on TikTok and over 100 followers on Instagram, that's going to legitimize your account. And give it a year, then you're going to have over 1,000 followers, and give it 5 years. As you all know, many of the social media platforms don't go away. Facebook has been around since February of 2004. It's over 21 years old. These other social media apps are going to be around for a long time, and you're going to be very happy with yourself that you created the social media account when you did, because it will organically grow.
My God, too many out. See, if you are on this morning space, you are very, very blessed. You know, you're very, very blessed. I'm telling you, these informations are valuable information, and that is coming from the best of the best. I'm so, so happy that I'm on this space, and I actually changed it to the chill and chill space. Talk about your projects. Because if it was just, you see what we're missing out with most of these follow and engagement. Basically, I do those things for the culture. All right, I just do it for the culture to get people easily attracted or something. But this is the main deal. All right, this is the main thing, because you see that you've earned so much by just being on this place. I really, really want to appreciate Rabbi. I don't even feel like any this place. I'm also a trader, and today I should be in class. You know, I should be in class as well. But then, notwithstanding, as far as Rabbi is still sharing the alphas, I mean, I would be here. I would definitely be here. All right. So I don't know any other person has something to say. You have a question. Now listen. If you're on the speaker room, ask questions. Now is the time to ask questions. Don't close your mic and be staying there and be listening. Open your mic and ask questions. Rabbi, I heard you say something like this. So what do I do about this? What do I do about that? Ask question. I believe Rabbi is also here to answer as much questions that you have. Two people are requesting for the mic, please. Let me try and bring them up. So if you have questions based on the alphas that has been shared, do well to ask. Do well to ask. I'm waiting to see hands. Or you people don't have questions. Nobody has question for Rabbi. All right? No one. Okay, Prezi, you have the mic.
Okay. I've actually met Rabbi on one of my AMA space that I was hosting when I hosted, and he came and also showed himself the way he did here on that same space. And also, I want to say thank you so much, Rabbi, for at least bringing this again to this community. And I've already sent you a message already, so and he replied, so I will do exactly what you told me to do. So yeah, thank you, Rabbi.
Oh, you're most certainly welcome. You're most certainly welcome. And to anyone out there, please don't pay for this information. Don't pay for any of the services that I stated all of the social media that I provided. It's all free. So if you run into something that says, hey, try our premium, don't do it. Everything that I say is free. I know what your budgets are, okay? I know you don't have extra money to just be spending on a social media every month. So please, if you run into any issue that says, hey, you have to pay for this, no, you don't. Look around the page, you'll see the free option. And also just in Web3 in general, the good people out there will give you the information for free. King was saying, you're an educator, you're a teacher. You're absolutely right. I'm a teacher. The term rabbi in Hebrew is teacher. Teaching is what I do. I have the heart of a teacher. I have the soul of an instructor and an educator, and I want to make people better. And I don't want anything back from it. It makes me happy to see people become successful. When people go and do what I said with the advice that I've given, and they come back to me and they say, wow, this is how you changed my life. That means the world to me. In fact, I had a friend of mine who sent me a message today. He just got a job with a very, very the United States' biggest insurance company. He's making six figures, and he said he couldn't have done it without me. I help people in any way I absolutely can, and I will help all of you.
Rabbi, while you were yet speaking, the Holy Ghost ministered to me that we are going to be hosting you maybe weekly as a community. What you just did here is not something you can just share today, and then we all understand. All right. So as a community, I don't know when you will always be free. Maybe it could be weekly. It's better that you can come talk and educate. And so people get to really, 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 really understand. And then, yeah. So I don't know the day you'll be free in the week, the time. I just put it into writing, create a flyer about it, make some noise about it, and then we could also be having you to come talk to us.
I'd be happy to. And you should know the reason why I'm here is not because I love all of you and I think you're all amazing, even though I do. It's because the word shill is in the title, and I go through and I type in shill for any of the spaces, and then I go in and tell people about what I do. And so you should know that's why I found you, and that is why I'm here. So be very happy you put that word in the title.
Please, there are people that put shield in it, and we are always putting engagement spaces without shield. So basically, that means anytime we host any space, we have to put shield. So that, I'm learning. Thank you, Rabbi. So you put the word shield in your, how do I put it? Okay, I get it now. All right, no problem. So maybe
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
officially. That's why the King AB is like a rock. The beats maybe can just replace what you just said. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
All right, I said, are you free now on space to tell us a day that, or let me say, just check out your schedules. I'll be in your DMs. All right, in a week, the day and the time you'll be free to come talk to us officially. We want it to be kind.
Absolutely. I think I heard you. I think you rugged. I may not be alone in that, but yeah, I'll keep my schedule open for you, 100%. And there's some other words that you can put in your space that I recommend that will get more and chill, and that's wonderful. What you want to do sometimes is put like something that catches somebody's eye as the very first character. So I like to put a heart or the red square because that will catch your eye. And so chill, we're going to use the ampersand, that symbol, so that we maximize the letters. So it'll say chill and chill. And then what we're going to say is share your your project, NFT, crypto, talent, etc., etc. And I'll write this to you, King, so you have it for the future. But the reason why I advise that's what you do is people search for these terms: NFT, crypto, talent. They will look for project, and then you're just going to get random individuals who see they have an opportunity to be able themselves, and they will come in here and that, and I'll write that out for you. But that's just the little advice that I have, and I know it works. In fact, I can tell you how well it works. I was with a friend of mine who started. Some of you may know him. I'll say his name because I want his space to become more popular. He's Chi Boy. You may know who Chi Boy is. Yesterday we did spaces together. We did spaces for like 2 hours. There were 3 of us in the space. Today, when he hosted the space, he had 13 people in the space. So, and all he changed was the name of the space. So I know that that can change some things. So hopefully we'll be able to not just help you all personally, but help the spaces grow as well.
All right. So with these few points of mine and what Rabbi has said, our engagement money, though we are coming to doing what you come to say there is real and use cases. And then we will put some of the keywords while we are doing the engagement, because it will profit us if we just come on space and all we do is like, retweet, comment, and other things, and we are done. So we'll be having those spaces while we are engaging. People are also sharing their project so that we can also stay positioned on quality information, as we've heard from Rabbi. Yes, and if you buy and you are not, carrying out what he just said, I'm very, very sorry. Because someone like me, after this call, I'm sitting down, sitting my ass down, joining the Discord, get connected with a Rabbi, and then understanding what he's saying, also asking questions to see how I can, leverage on that knowledge. Because I think, Rabbi, what I noticed is that so many people do not think it's not enough to learn, but another thing you have to implement and you have to act. You understand? So for some of you that are here, we are not much. Let me not hear that you did not implement. Let me not hear that you just fed the information. All right. So make sure you implement and stuff like that. Prissy, your mic is still on. You still want to say something? Because I'm seeing your mic on in my hands. Oh, is it because I'm wrong? All right, I'll get this darling very soon. Maybe when I implement Rabbi's information. When I implement Rabbi's information and it starts working and I start having money, I'll get this darling. Rabbi, as somebody that is trying to build the internet space as marketer, you need a very good internet connection. And in Nigeria precisely, we have a very bad internet connection here. So I'm also grinding to see how I can get Starlink. How much are they selling Starlink over there, Rabbi?
Starlink, I think to buy the system at $600, and then you can get the smaller system starting at like $130 though, and then I believe it's something like $100 a month. Goes up to like $250 a month. But you should know, yes, one of the first things when I go viral, we are going to do a complete overload of Nigerian communication systems, and I really mean that. You all are very talented individuals, and you don't have the proper tools to be able to show the entire globe your talents, and I want to change that.
Please change that and start with me. Change that and start with me.
That sounds good. And King, if you check your DMs, not only did I send you that long message that I send to everyone upon initial, but take a look. I also sent you what I think is probably a good way, not that done a great way to market the space. It got me in here, and I'm sure it got other people in, but we're going to use some of those keywords that are going to catch people's attention. All right, one more piece of alpha for today, and then I'm going to go spread the love to other places. There's a website that you all need to know. In fact, I'm going to type it, and I want you all to take a look at it. It's known as spacesdashboard.com. spacesdashboard.com. This is absolutely one of the most key websites to any person who is a Twitter Spaces user. I bet you don't know this, but there are over 400 English-speaking spaces going on right now, and you can't find them on your phone because Twitter does not show you the information that people need. I want you to be able to find every English-speaking space. I want you to be able to have options. And if you go to Twitter Spaces, spaces-dashboard.com, it will show you every Twitter space that's going on right now. It will show you them in order of largest to smallest, all 400 of them. It will also show you chronologically which ones just started. Their search works better than Twitter searches. In fact, if you have an Android device on, you don't get the search bar when you try to search for Twitter spaces. At least with I have like 10 different Android devices, and none of them show a search bar. So this is going to allow you to find every single space that's going on Twitter, and it's very easy to, they're all categorized, so you can see which ones are cryptocurrency, which ones are investment, which one are world news, Nigeria, whatever it may be, you'll be able to search that. I put that in the purple pill. I also put it in the Jumbotron. When you all have time, look at spacesdashboard.com. That is a game changer. And with that, I sincerely want to thank you all for the opportunity to be here. I'm going to spread the love to some other places. I'm going to speak with some people in my Discord. Again, once the space is over, feel free to join my Discord. It's pretty late where I am, so I may be asleep. Be able to see me sleeping at my Discord. I'm always online, literally 24/7, and have been for 4 years. Send me a DM, though, as soon as I awake and get established for the day. I will address your issue, and I look forward to being friends, very good friends with all of you. Thank you for the opportunity, everyone.
Thank you so much, Rabbi. To all the dollars that have been following their DMs and begging them for alphas and they refuse to give me alphas, pour to them. I pour them feet. Yes. Thank you, Rabbi. I will definitely be in your Discord as an active engager.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm excited to hear them. I'm excited for them. Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yo. Goodness. How are you, big dog? Can you hear me? Goodness. Can you hear me? Hello. Goodness. Goodness. Can you hear me? Goodness. Goodness. Yo. What up? Metamami, how you doing, girl? I know you. We're going to make Metamami. Hello, GM, how are you?
GM to you.
Excellent. How can I help you, madam?
Actually, I'm still trying to create the social media account.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm still having trouble creating the social media account.
Okay, so talk to me. Okay, so you used a VPN, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what country did you use?
What VPN would you use? Because I downloaded Thunder VPN and Inscribe.
Okay, you downloaded Proton VPN?
And Inscribe.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you the link. Do you have a Google, or do you have an Android device or an Apple device? Do you have Android or Apple? Metamami, do you have a Android device or Apple device?
I have both.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, so then I'll send it to you on both. All right, just 1 moment. I'm going to send it to you. Do you want it in X? Okay, I'm going to send it to you on X. Now, Metamami, don't pay for anything. So if it says, hey, you can get 50% off for Black Friday, no, you just say, no, thank you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So don't pay for anything. Anything I tell you, don't pay for anything. So if you run into something that tells you to pay for something, don't.
That's so great of you, Rabbi.
Absolutely. I know what your budget is. Don't worry. Okay. So Metamami, I sent you links to both. Okay, so make sure. Here's the key thing. Here's the key thing with the VPN.
All right, I'll check it.
Just one moment.
All right, I'll check it.
Just one moment. Just one moment. With the VPN, to make sure you're connected, you look at the top where like it's got your clock and everything. And on Android, usually there's like a little key that tells you you're connected to your VPN. And on iOS, it'll say VPN. That's how you know you're connected. You have to be connected. So a lot of times you think you just open up the app, and sometimes people don't know. You have to hit connect. Does that make sense?
All right.
Excellent. Of any person, we're going to get them to be able to use an Instagram and a Facebook and everything else. It's you, because I've been in that position before. Never worry. Don't worry. We're going to make sure you get them, okay?
All right. Do you have this for LinkedIn? I'm also on LinkedIn.
Okay.
LinkedIn. Do you know LinkedIn?
Yeah, I know LinkedIn. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with LinkedIn.
The problem on LinkedIn is that I can't get myself verified because I'm a Nigerian.
Okay, that one might be a little more difficult. Let me look up what we do in that case. If we can't get that one, that's okay. So let me just search it really quickly. Can I get LinkedIn in Nigeria?
No, the problem is I think they're not accepting verification from Nigeria for now.
Okay, so it says, yes, you can use LinkedIn in Nigeria. The platform is fully accessible, and you can create a free account using a valid email address. So what's it saying? Why won't it let you do it? Metamami. So what's LinkedIn saying to you?
Let me check out the link you sent. Let me check out. I'll be back.
Absolutely. Yeah, use a VPN. And there are two ways you go about this, Metamami. You connect with the VPN. You can download the Instagram app and try to make an account through Instagram. If it doesn't let you, then what you want to do is then go to the Instagram.com and try to create an account that way. Same with Facebook. You download the Facebook app, and if you already have the Facebook app, delete it and then re-download it so it gets rid of all of the data. And you try to create your account with Facebook app. And if that doesn't work, then go to facebook.com and try to get in that way. Then additionally, with LinkedIn, same deal. Delete the LinkedIn app on both of your devices, log in or download LinkedIn, and then try to make the account. If it doesn't let you, delete the app and then go to linkedin.com. We'll get it for you, though, okay? The key part is making sure you're connected to the VPN. So if you have any questions, what you can do if you want, just to make sure that you are connected to make sure that you're connected to VPN, I'm going to send you a website that is going to tell you where you are in the world when you're connected. So it's called whatismyipaddress.com. I'm sending it to you. And what that is going to do is it will show you where your VPN is from once you're connected, okay? If it's still showing Nigeria, not connected. Make sense?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. You're my pleasure. We're going to make you an all-star.
All right, I'll be back later.
Okay. You should know it's very late on on Pacific time, so I may be asleep. But if I am, just send a message, and when I awake and I get established, I will answer in here when you know I'm awake, and we can review any questions that you may have, okay?
All right.
Excellent. Right. Take care, Metamami. Yo. Welcome. Can you hear me? Hello? Yo, Mr. Kwame. How you living, big dog? What's new?
My name is Kwame.
I know your name's Kwame. How?
I'm doing great, and you?
Excellent. I love your name. All right.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. How'd you find out about me, Mr. Kwame? Oh, I know you found out about me. I just sent you a message in Twitter. Okay, did you hear me talk in that space?
Sure. Yes, please.
Okay, did you hear me talk in that space this morning or today?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Did you see the message I sent you? So you did right. You joined here, and then you're going to create a link tree, and you're going to create all this different social media, and you're going to connect it to that. If you have questions, help you. And then once it's all connected, we'll move on from there. We'll populate it. We will teach you how to make memes. We'll teach you how to clip spaces. We'll teach you how to join communities. And then I'll teach you how to pitch. And then you're going to get more jobs. Does that sound good?
Very good. About the link tree, I don't know how to create it. That's the number one question I want to ask.
Absolutely. So you could either go to linktree.com, which is the website, or download the app. It's the Linktree app. It's on the App Store and Google Play. Okay. What kind of phone do you have?
I'm using iPhone 13.
Oh, perfect. Ooh, you got a fancy phone. I'll send you the link to it. Just one moment.
Okay.
Now, remember what I said if you heard me in that space? You don't have to download all these apps. Linktree is really basically the only one that you need to download. Maybe Gmail. I mean, it depends what you want to do. But you can create all of the other accounts in a browser. And if you have questions, just reach out to me. I'm always here. I might be asleep, but send me a message and I'll help you. And then we can discuss anything that you need in here. I just sent you the link on Twitter. Take a look at it. Let me know if you have any issues, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. I'm here to help you. So if you have questions, reach out, okay? And don't pay for anything. So if one of these websites says get the premium, you don't need the premium. Just the basic is fine, the free one, okay?
Okay.
Excellent, my friend. Best wishes. Create that stuff. It'll take you 1 or 2 days. When you're done, or if you have questions, come back in here. I'll look at your link tree and we'll move on to the next step, okay?
And the next question I want to ask is that
Go ahead.
Do I need all the socials that you provided?
Yes, you do. Here's why. It gives you more opportunity opportunity to be able to get business. It also allows you to post in more places. Finally, it makes it more difficult to impersonate.
Okay.
Make sense?
And right now, I don't have any tech abilities. Like I just completed school though, but I was in
That's
health
fine.
sector. But I want
You
to
don't need any.
Like,
You don't
so-
listen. You don't need any technical background. You need thumbs, you need eyes, you need your brain. You have all three of those. You're going to be able to do this really, really well. You don't need any technical background. All of the videos that we're going to create for you, we're going to have AI do it. You just have to use common sense. You don't need any programming knowledge. You don't need any developer knowledge. You don't even need any Web3 knowledge. You just need to be able to create the accounts, which just about anyone can do.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. Reach out to me if you have any questions.
Sure.
Excellent, my friend. We're changing the world, baby. One person at a time. Now, why does this microphone? Oh, I'm not even tired. I love how that guy, Kay, he was like, can you hear me? Yo. Man, it's slow. It's delayed. I wonder why it's so delayed. I wonder why no one chats with me on this one. OW stream. Yo, the thinker. Wow, that's like the first time I've ever seen somebody to chat on there. Yo. You, I might have to restart this bad boy. These guys are all excited. I hate to say this is common sense, but I know common sense isn't so common, but it's like, to me, it's common sense. Like, but I don't know. I've been in the industry, so I get it. I mean, it's not that common. It's like, why wouldn't you create it on all these? Gonna have fucking Nigerians posted on Truth Social. Do you like Nigerians? Fuck yeah. What are your favorite African countries? All of them? Is there any African country you don't like? Yeah, South Africa kind of pisses me off, but the white people. Isn't that racist? I mean, of anybody who's been a little bit of racist in Africa, it's been the South African white people. And I have good reason to somewhat be upset with many of them. But yeah, I love African people. Who's the first African person you met? Bob Binta, probably. Really? Yeah. He's cool as fuck. Any other African people you've ever met? Who's the second one? Met known African people. But I don't know. I've made some weird, they're not weird, but like I've had some strange ways of meeting people from Africa. And they probably say the same shit. Who's your favorite African? All of them. Is there any African person you don't like? Yeah, the mean ones, just like anybody. Yo, dog. Yo, I'm testing this. Does this work? Yo. Yo, does this work? I mean, maybe. I don't know why there's a... If that shit continues to suck, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, I wonder how many people have joined the Discord. I don't even pay attention to that shit anymore. But yeah, I do. I check it every day. Do you? Some days. Wow, we're over 2,500. 2,550. It's really good. And good, sir. They're all so nice. African people are so nice.
Oh gosh, there's a few different steps that happen before a person becomes a possessed infestation. Unusual activities are going on around you, and then
Dude, I'm not tired. Yo. Yo. Dude, that is so delayed. Yo. Dude, that is so delayed. It's annoyingly delayed. We'll see.
yes, absolutely. It's something that people wonder, can a ghost even harm you?
Damn, I need 7 more people to get over 100 people in 24 hours. That's moving.
When it comes to something demonic, sky's the limit, or the earth is the limit as far as these things can go, and it's heartbreaking. It is going on. And Batman has been doing it pretty regularly.
Share the content on the Discord, the channel where we share exclusive. So if you do all of this and you're doing them right, you well positioned to get through. So those are just engaging on the app window. If I just get $5, $10 when the team launch, if we get up to $10, then those who are engaging on the project properly, we the ones getting give you money.
And thinking you wake up, they're at the scene, but they're actually in the room. So it was this weird interdimensional ability that they had to go back and forth between what you're dreaming and into this world. So yeah, unfortunately, it didn't get to the state of being infiltrated to a possession, although great alien beings trying to do that and to a small extent, which of course are absolutely related to shadow people. And I mean, they're one and the same, to be honest. They're all working for the same darkness, so it's evil is evil. First time caller James, California. Hi, James. Go ahead.
Space, the host is having network issue. So this guy is about to log on. Shit. Let's go ahead and put everyone's space and this is for everyone's space. While we are waiting for the MS to come up here to shoot those alphas because we don't want to people, not the alphas.
but I knew they will get to how far and forget me. I don't even have any account to share. That's why I'm very, very happy. Like, so, I will be doing this shooting was so this last like anyone can remember what they were created AI thing. She just mentioned okay not crypto sorry by then if I could just like it is automated sorry can I hear what
Yes, we can hear you.
Let's keep on. Let's start letting people know.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not your fault, bro. It's not your fault. Don't worry. It's not your fault. But let's keep letting people know that we are back. Let's let them know that we are back. Network is not our fault. It's our fault. You can't control us. Then let's retweet this, show comments, let's invite more persons, tell people that we're back. We can give up. We can let network issue hold us back. We must shield us up. Build our influence. We must build our collaborations. We must make those money. We must shield and shield from this base. Network can stop us. Nothing can stop us. Keep inviting more people. Let them know that we are back. Few minutes and keep on soaring. Please invite more persons in. Invite more persons. And if you want to speak, please can you request for the mic to come to this speaker session to share us the platform, to share yourself, to tell us who you are, let people know what you do. Please go ahead and step in DMs Rabbi Rothschild, my bro, I see you. Please kindly request for the mic again. We were here. This is a very big streamer. I got to watch his streams on Facebook, on YouTube, I mean YouTube. And this guy works 24/7 every day. Around the globe, throughout the year, he's working for workplace, for health, for the youth, for everyone. He's always streaming like this out request that you request for the mic. Let's hear from you, my bro. Thank you very much for joining us. The mic is yours. Hear from you.
Thank you so much, OGB. You've got it down. Boy, if anything ever happens to me, I'm going to make sure to bring you around so that you can explain what I do. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. As everybody's getting settled here, make sure to repost, like the room, tag your friends. We'll get everybody back, and no need to apologize for the network. We know that you can't control that, and we've all been through it, so no worries there. I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real life Truman Show, a real life Big Brother. This is a timeline and a time capsule of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase content is king, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet, this event in global history, and here's why. Pardon me? Hey, just sit down, get your popcorn, and listen up. I am king of the, and here's why. I stream my life 24/7, and in 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's number. I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me a very person. With that influence, I'm viral, and when I go viral, I'm going to make you, your friend, family, all independently wealthy. If you're not already, I'm going to ensure that you have starting charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I am unlike any influencer you've ever. My man. I don't go to your job and shout you out. No, you can't. I'm doing my shill. It's called a shill for a reason. Hey, my friends. OGB. Tell this person this is not how a shill goes. You don't interrupt whenever you want to talk.
You can ask him questions when he don't allow him to finish what he's saying so that you get to understand the points he's making. So if he says he's going to make everyone generational with him and hear how he's going to ask, because those are questions we're supposed to ask him, but you need to ask him to finish, to introduce himself, just what he's doing and how he's going to do that. Then you can ask him those questions, not to interrupt when he's speaking. So, Rabbi, please, you can go ahead and tell us what you're doing. We know you as one of the biggest streamers that we've ever seen, and you're not just doing that, you're doing that because you have a purpose, you have a reason, you have what you want to achieve. You can go ahead and let us know. Maybe if one of us or any of us here have questions to ask you, once you're done, we can go ahead and ask you those questions. Please don't avoid the interruption. So, we all should have time to speak, and now, Rabbi, for him to speak. Please, you can go ahead, Rabbi.
Thank you so much, OGB. You're so kind. Drone, no worries. I'll answer your questions, but let me finish. So, I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever. The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's number one resource. That's making me a very influential person to you all. I'm unlike any influencer you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream nor two YouTube streams. I'm live on over 20 YouTube streams simultaneously. You can watch my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling camera. All of my streams in my profile. Additionally, in my pinned post, you can also find my link tree. Go to my link tree. Look at my link tree. I dare you to look at my link tree. Nobody dares you to look at their link tree, but I do because I have more social media than any person ever. I have more content than any person ever. You should all join my Discord. It's discord.me/rabbi. I have over 2,500 people in the Discord. It's growing every single day. We'd love to have you all as members. In addition to making you all rich and helping to bring about world peace, I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology. So greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million. And one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations such as Nigeria for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the Life Straw program and most importantly, desalination technology, where we pump Earth seawater onto land to get drinkable. If you're a reply guy, if you're a shiller, if you're a raider, if you're a Web3 marketer, and you want a free mentor, coach, and friend, feel free to send me a follow. I will follow you back. Feel free to send me a DM. I will respond. Join my Discord. You can speak with me there 24 hours a day. You should know I am here to support you all, both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive person in your life. I'm here to have an optimistic view on the future, and most people hope. Thank you for the opportunity to share. Now, in answer to Jerome's question, which is in that question, all right, so you're going to make us all rich. How are you going to do that? Well, the strategy is fourfold. It has 4 prongs. The first is through the data. So right now, I'm just moderately known. I'm not a celebrity yet. I'm not viral yet, but I'm going to be. Ask Ian here. They found out about me over the course of the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I had 0 followers. Now I have over 1,000, coming up on 1,100, and I've gained 100 in less than 24 hours. I'm becoming more and more popular. When I go viral, I'm going to be able to monetize this amount of data. This isn't just 1 or 2 streams. This is 4 years of 20 different streams. This is more content than any person has ever archived on the internet ever. We're going to monetize that. We're going to take all that money that comes from that, and we're going to put it into a 503c trust, essentially a not-for-profit. I'm going to be able to have more money than I know what to do with, and I want to give back to people. And I'm alone in this. If you know Buffett, he's given back 99% of his net worth. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they've given back a significant amount of their worth. The Zuckerberg Chan Trust, they've given back a significant amount of theirs. I want to do the same, but I want to do it even better. And you should know that I have more social media than ever, which is more content than any person ever. I'm going to be able to monetize my social media. Then it comes to endorsements. I do endorsements already for cryptocurrencies, multiple cryptocurrencies worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm going to be able to do that for Fortune 100 companies, the largest companies in the world, JP Morgan Chase, Deutsche Bank, General Motors, Ford Motor, Hyundai, Honda, you name it, I'm going to be able to do endorsements for them. And then probably the easiest way we're going to be able to make money is through cryptocurrency. And any cryptocurrency that I endorse when I go viral is going to turn to gold. I am going to have the Midas touch at any point. All I have to do is talk about a cryptocurrency, just like Elon Musk does, and it's going to trend. We're going to be able to make not millions, not billions, but trillions of dollars. We're going to take all the profits, we're going to put it into a trust, and what we're going to do is any person who has along these streams over the last 4 years, you all are documented. You're documented in here. My cameras see your profile pictures. If you're my friend, you're documented there. If you're in my Discord, you're documented there. And we're going to give you the money that you need to be able to not only help yourselves, but help your family. I want the kids who you went to grade school with to be appreciative that you were their friend because we paid off their house and we made it so that they had generational wealth and that their grandparents had generational wealth. I want to help communities. I want to help people all over the world. So the basic way that we're going to make you money is, again, fourfold. It's monetization of the video data, it's monetization, social media data, it's endorsements, and it's cryptocurrency. Now, I see my man Drone has their hand raised. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much, Rabbi. And I think the route you is the best because crypto, data, social media are the new oil wells that we have in this generation because these are the we are heading to. And I would like to allow you to ask his question.
Yeah, thank you for that, and I apologize for interrupting earlier. I just had a question for the rabbi. I mean, you're saying you're going to monetize an archive of your live stream, your 20 plus live streams. I'm just wondering, why you kind of hours of you sitting in your room would be valuable to anybody. Like, how is that going to make trillions of dollars?
Absolutely. This is a great question. Well, it's not just that. I've streamed as far north as Santa Barbara, as far south as San Diego. I've streamed as far west as the Pacific Ocean, as far east as the desert and mountains. I've streamed in Beverly Hills, in Los Angeles, in at Disneyland, and really every major nation of Southern California. So I have a lot, and I mean a lot of IRL footage. That's important. That's entertaining. But when it comes to training AI, the most important footage that I have is in my home. And the reason why is it is consistency. When AI is looking for examples on how to model a human and human behavior, they need consistent day after day results to be able to find small nuances in human behavior, in human eating habits, behavior patterns, sleeping habits, circadian rhythms. You have to understand this isn't just going to be studied by humans in the future. It's just as a basis for AI models. I was live streaming before large models were a part of our daily life. I was an early adopter of ChatGPT in November of 2022. I was a user on November 30th, 2022, and I've not seen ChatGPT take over many aspects of society, but also Grok and Copilot and Leo and Gemini and all of the others. So that's going to be significantly important to not, not just historians, but people who need to, humans and AI that's going to be modeling this. Now, in addition, I have going 24 hours a day a radio in the background that is archiving world news events. So you can go back to any moment of any day, essentially for the last 4 years, and know what was going on, not just in my life, but what was going on in world history. Maybe a generation or two ago, I would have been a journalist, someone who writes in a journal, or a diarist, someone who writes in a diary. But I'm essentially doing that in the modern era. That's going to be really important to historians to know exactly what was going on in a given day in at least a certain person. And it's going to be extremely valuable to society in general. So, for those reasons, I would say that not only is my IRL content important, but also the consistency of my desktop streams is important.
Thank you, Rabbi. I just want to find that as well. Oh, sorry, Drew. I just want to ask, Rabbi, you've been streaming for several years now. I can see the YouTube stream there. Do you plan on improving the quality video at any point?
Oh, this is an excellent question. So I don't really need to. The reason is there are enhancers that are already available that by default can take even just a 120p video and increase its quality to 8K, better than the human eye can discern. And I've already learned about these that social media platforms, including YouTube, are looking to the next generation of HD where they enhance all of their videos to being better quality than the human eye can perceive. So I do have some 4K cameras, some better than others. I'd rather have quantity of videos than quality. I'd rather have 20 pretty good quality videos than one extremely good video that is inconsistent, that gets disconnected, that has an app crash. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was just a bit confused, I guess, by the quality of the video, but I understand it's the data, the raw data that the AI will use. So, yeah, your answer makes sense. Thank you for what you're doing. Take care.
Excellent. Great question. Drone, I see your hands raised. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just need to disagree with you on pretty much everything that
you said. I think quality is better than quantity. And I am a software engineer by trade. Training a model doesn't really make sense at all. I mean, you are right, you need a large amount of data, but generally you want a large, diverse, generalized data set to train a model. I mean, your approach is just you. That would be thinking where we have, if we did get anything useful out of it, it would just be a, model of a super Jew, general human, which would be valuable.
Okay, then we'll have a really excellent data set on a super Jew. That's fine. I mean, that's better than what we currently have. Currently, we have no models that are even 1 year, let alone 4 years, let alone from 20 different streams. And look, you could be right that you're wrong, and we need to be able to agree to disagree on this point. That's certainly not going to stop me from continuing to stream my life. And perhaps this will be an important conversation for future generations that study the history of this stream and study what's going on, that we did tractors and how I was able to handle them, and time will tell. So I respect your opinion and appreciate the questions that you had. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rabbi. Thank you, John, for those questions. Thank you, Andre, if I pronounced that right. Thank you for the questions you asked, Rabbi. And most of them might not be distracted. Trying to maybe counter what your areas where you to improve based on what is actually out there already, based on what others are doing already. I would say what you're doing is kind of similar to what Mr. Beast is doing. Because most of the revenue, the money that Mr. Beast makes from all his live streams, all his videos, is actually going back to charity, to the less privileged, in the areas where he goes to, cities, villages where there are no houses. He builds houses.
Welcome, Josh.
For them. Those who don't have cars, he buys cars for them. He makes life easy for them. There was a village in Africa where he went and built over 100 wells because they don't have water.
Jim, I'll be with you in just a second. I'm in a chat. Just be.
Okay.
You're good.
And I have a question for you, Rabbi. You said you've been doing this for the past 4 years. And if you've been consistent for the past 4 years, which I know you've been, and I want to know, how has the result been? I know you started since 2020 during the pandemic, and how has the results been? Has there been these things you're saying you want to do? You want to be charity, you want to use the revenue to less privilege to support what is like hunger and others. Has there been the ones you've been doing? And also, do you have a team that assists you in doing all of this, or you're still gathering the data that you're going to maybe use to achieve all of this?
Excellent questions. You're right. It is similar to what Beast is doing. I'm going to have the opportunity to do it in a fashion. I have over 100 times more data archived on YouTube than Mr. Beast alone. Additionally, his videos, while entertaining, are highly edited. I believe in the future, raw data will be of more importance. People will want raw data. Even today, like raw data of people of the past, because it gives us a more accurate depiction of what's going on in day-to-day life. In terms of your other questions about, please, I recognize the part about Mr. Beast. Can you remind me, OGB, the part of your question?
Yeah, I mean, you said you're doing this for the past.
Yes, now I recall. Yeah, do I have a team and such? Yeah, so the cryptocurrency that sponsors me, it's known as Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. It has about 12,000 members within the Telegram. I've been live streaming my life in there for more than 2 years. And if I ever have anything that I need with which I need assistance, go to that group of people, and they can help me really. And from my point of, and I also have 2,500 people in my Discord who I can ask for assistance if I need it. But really, what I need to do is just make sure my streams are going. So that's really the major issue. And I start my streams every 12 hours so that they are archived on YouTube. That's not one long consistent. People erroneously say you're the person who has the longest stream in global history, and that's not true. I've never tried to do that. I have more data archived on the internet than any person. It's important to me. But really, I'm in my own way a one-person show with people on whom I can rely and delegate if I ever need assistance. So since we had somebody who I was in a Twitter space with yesterday, and they wanted to do an interview on the cryptocurrency that sponsors me. I'm not an expert on the dev as much as the dev is on the cryptocurrency, so I could contact the dev of that cryptocurrency, the ticker's Bitcoin, and they're going to do the my behalf on behalf of the coin, and that takes a load off of me. It's one less thing that I have to do, and they're to provide more accurate answers. In terms of the people who I help on a day-to-day basis, that's what I fill my time with, is assisting people become more successful in their social media strategies. A lot of time that I am able to fill helping people, and then in turn those people come back and help me if I ever need them. But generally, so long as I keep the streams going, that's the primary goal. Every morning when I restart the streams, and then before I go to bed I restart them again, and so long as I keep doing that, the data is archived, and that's the important thing about my project. OGB, did that answer your question?
Yeah, I think you partially answered it, but not so well. Like, I mean, you've been on the past 4 years. That's, you started during pandemic, that was around 2020, and this is 2025. So that's over 4 years. I'm asking, has there been tangible results, like significant results, based on what you are trying to achieve? I think in the first year, you've set up your plan that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to achieve. Okay, let's assume in the first year you were setting up, you were making plans, you were coming up with strategies, you were organizing, getting everything you needed to do. Yeah, that's the first year. Let's say in the second year, you've let's say you become maybe known in the space, getting to push out your content. Okay, then in the third year, should be little results. You want to help people, you want to help people that facing hunger and some other things. You may achieve any of these things. Has there been any results? That's what I want to know.
Excellent question. Yes. Okay, so we have in the project that sponsors me, we've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars building wells in Nigeria, in rural Nigeria. So yeah, there's been accomplishment, at least in the world aspect. We were able to complete that in 2024, so last year. And then additionally, in terms of the growth of my streams, I started with 0 followers on everything. On uh, TikTok, I have over 10,000 followers. On Twitch, I have over 50,000 followers. I didn't start the Discord when I first started, but in about a year and a quarter, we have 100 people in the Discord. And you're absolutely right, OGB. I'm in agreement with you. When are we going to start to see this really blow up? We just started our 4th year last, and you know about me, and I within the last weeks I've gotten over 1,000 people on Twitter account. Previously, I've had tens of thousands of people who have followed me on other Twitter accounts, but for whatever those accounts get suspended, whether it's following too many people or perhaps whatever reasons Twitter support wants to give me. But that we're not too far just from the reaction that I'm getting in Twitter is it just takes one person who is to notice what I'm doing, repost what I'm doing, it goes viral, and the rest is history. See, Ben Gree, you've got your hand raised. Go ahead.
Hey, Rabbi, I really enjoyed what you were saying. Just that, yeah, it's vulnerable, no issue though. Just about what you're saying in regards to the wells in Nigeria, it's something that I'd like to strive towards doing at some point. I'd love to check that out just as a bit of inspiration.
Well, apologies. Yeah, if you go to the Telegram for our Prime 10i, all you have to do is ask in the chat, well, please send me a video of the wells that were built in Nigeria, and those images will come to you. Videos of people celebrating this. I'm not the person who personally built them, so don't think you're going to see pictures of me in Nigeria, perhaps someday. But yeah, so just t.me/HPOS10i, and in the Telegram chat there, just ask, can someone please send me the pictures of those and water towers that were built? And you'll pictures of those. I mean, I've seen them myself, but then you'll also perhaps where you can ask for some of the kind of people provided to us in thanks and their appreciation, celebrating the fact that they have clean water.
This is how great that most people who are great today, they were once some persons counter them, some persons were like they kept doing it until they what they wanted. So big ups Rabbi with Rabbi and his blog of what Rabbi is doing. And thank you very much for tuning in to the show, and we'd love to see you more often. This show is hosted every day, 8 a.m. UTC. So John, my guy, what's up? What you have for us today? John is not yet. One grade, I don't know. Do you have a hello? Right. You can go ahead.
I'm not here to show anything in particular, just you can continue, I suppose.
All right, Bongri, I don't know if you have one or two alphas for us. Anything, maybe let's know you ask that we get to connect with you as we do here. Okay, think is not available at the moment. If I got the mic is yours if you have one or two alphas.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm very excited to be here once again on the show as it goes down every other day, right? But if I want to say sorry that I was late. I was hooked up on some stuff. I couldn't just get out of it until now. What I wanted to point out is some of these Rabbi, and this other guy. Hungry was asking for details on how to get to Telegram, and he just literally called it out, in numbers. I was thinking it would be better if anybody can drop that to pick it up and check out some of these to grab what they want quickly, because I'm not sure if Hungry will be able to capture the username that he called, right? So I don't know. I was just thinking it would be better if you can drop it on the comments, right? Or somebody can bring it up to the jumbotron so that it will be easy for any to pick it up there and get to verify and see some of these videos that he's talking about.
Absolutely, I've done so, and then additionally, just asking Leo Braves AI to give you just some specifics. The I asked it about towers that we built. So the project has successfully installed a water system in Onupanu Village, Nigeria, funded by donations from the Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10i community. Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10i is a meme token launched on the Ethereum blockchain, combining pop culture icons like Harry Potter, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Shiba Inu in its name. It has a circulating supply of approximately 1 billion tokens and a market capitalization of around 54 million as of early 2025. The token's price has fluctuated significantly since its launch, etc., etc. So, if you all exactly sure where Onupanu Village is in Nigeria, but that's where it was. So I also put in the Jumbotron the Telegram, and that's more information on it.
I think there's a gap here. I can jump in and speak again. I am working on some stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever thought about bringing blockchain. I'm religious, so yeah, I've called it Deliveroo, a sex work service on the blockchain, economics, mining, all of that, and with sex workers. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Okay, I was speaking actually. My mic is muted. So could you maybe give those information to the Jumbotron out, maybe how long have you been working on this project? Is it anywhere intended to ready so that we can check on that and know exactly, or maybe give us more about it, or if you have the content you need about it, can you just bring it to the comment section or the Jumbotron? Let's check on that.
Yeah, for sure. At the moment, it's stations on a private GitHub. So we're just working in the early step and maybe talking to the sort of human capital that works within the industry. So the actual workers on the streets have sort of feel for what they need, because at the end of the day, it's to improve safety for them. And make them a bit more, money, because I think it is one of the hardest jobs there is around. So at the moment, what we've got is we've got like a public Google Doc, just running over the sort of tokenomics of the whole operation, and then private GitHub, which we will be releasing to the public probably within the next 3 months.
Alright, so you could always tune this show to maybe let us know how far you've gone, and if there's any way we could support to work with you, push any project that is legit, as long as you're building the real thing that won't affect our communities. When we are always available to support your project. Yeah.
No worries. I want to mention as well, we're looking at implementing a deflationary mechanism, Shiba burns, all of that. And we want the burns to actually go to Nigeria, because a lot of the members on the board are Nigerian. So we just want to make a positive impact in this sort of crypto space.
I would have to recommend maybe DMS. Okay, DMS, I would like you to ask one or two questions to one way discuss alphas regarding the project they are currently working on. Yeah. Alright, TMS is not close to his phone. But do you have any question for Concrete? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that your name right.
Yeah, it's Mongrel, correct. Yeah, you're on to it.
Alright. Define, but do you have any question for Concrete regarding the projects they are working on?
Yeah, basically, I would have to understand properly what he's talking about before I can ask questions. If he can throw more light on that, he was talking about. I didn't really hear him, but I heard something like sex work or something. Was that what you said?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So, okay, how does this apply to something that can be put out to a community of people and also built on it? I like to understand that much.
So the idea is, I don't know if you've heard before, but people say that the sex industry is the oldest industry in the world. Like, it's been done since the dawn of time, all across the world.
Okay, I have this question, but I'm going to come around with it. You are talking about bringing, should I say porn now, to blockchain?
I don't mean to do you ask a question, sir.
Yeah, I'm asking, are you talking about bringing porn blockchain?
No, so not porn, right? Not a separate thing. That could be considered the NFT side of things. This is real what's work. So we're talking hooker on the street, able to use thank you token, and the consent of the transaction is recorded on the blockchain.
Okay. Well, that's something else entirely. I've never. Maybe there could be other team out there, something like this, but in terms of coming in contact with somebody who is thinking to that direction, that's very, very new, right? Of course, blockchain is an open source, just anything they want on the blockchain, as long as it's something that brings peace to humanity, and whoever finds him or herself at the end of the day, I mean, it's not something that we could say is restricted to a particular type of product or project. It's an open stop. Anybody do anything. So I think that's just the question I have, because I wanted to really learn if this is like spawn to blockchain. How do you plan to Is there going to be any incentive for people who are interacting with this, right? Or just the concession process?
Yeah, no, great question. Thank you for that. Thank you for treating my project with your questions. Overall aim, like you just mentioned then, is the consent mechanism. So many, thousands of people already doing that. This is to provide safety for real-world sexual behavior in the current modern age, and sort of a play on the oldest industry in the world. We just want to bring a bit more transparent. We believe no one should be ashamed. We know it's a hard, traumatic job. But yeah, we're just trying to modernize it and have a positive impact in the world.
Okay. I think my next question would be, right, let's for example, because we need to really explore ideas to see some of our bringing together to ensure that this becomes something at the end of the day. Now we understand that recording blockchain transactions like token transfers and all of these are right. If someone who is a sex worker, decides to want to use your platform to push what they are doing, right? Or let's, for example, the person gets hooked up to someone in a different location, right? How do they ensure that this transaction is recorded on the blockchain? And also, the person I'm going to meet, because the guy just booked and the girl is going, right? How do you ensure that from the time of the agreement, right, and this is now, at which point your project or does the blockchain begin to reach, what is now going on, so that the public will be able to see this and attest that, okay, this was what happened, this was when the agreement came onto the blockchain, and at the end of the day.
I think I get what you're saying. Think of Uber, but for so there's a profile to, you create your own profile, you see let's say, instead of driver, the worker profile, you see their ratings. The actual project working on its payment system and a consent protocol. So it's incorporated within sort of an Uber-like interface for the user.
Absolutely. You had a question. Hey, do you have any pictures or video of those wells that you say that you guys have built? If you look in the Jumbotron, you pictures and video of the water towers built there. And if you need further proofs, let me know. And you certainly, if you ask in the Telegram, you'd be able to get it. But the tweet states, there you have it. We're 90% done with the demon-free water project for Onipanu Village. The marble plaque has been mounted already. HPOS 10i, that's the name of the coin, and Sproto Guardian of Onipanu Village has been painted already, and all that remains is the finishing touches. So there it is. There's video. Now, in terms of your project, it's certainly interesting. I too have questions. So what about for people who don't want their sexual experiences archived forever on the blockchain? Usually people who are interested in this type of service want it to be anonymous. What is your answer to that?
So to answer that, essentially the whether they want moments of their encounters or not.
No, I understand that. No, not ends. No, I'm saying that I go and I search out the prostitute. If I send her Bitcoin, that transaction is archived for eternity blockchain. That's a major disadvantage to the current system where generally cash can be exchanged. Why would I want to have the fact that I paid for a prostitute?
It is very early in the project. I think of the current popularity. So we're looking at running that sort of network. So encrypted, essentially.
Okay, so a system like Monero could work for that. Okay, I think it's key that you state that in the pitch advice, because if not, it that's the last thing that people, or one of the last, want archived. So the anonymity of that is pretty good. I think that works. It currently can be done. I'm sure that that's done services for some type of cryptocurrency. Now, if you're in a maybe more legal than others, some like Australia, as I take it, perhaps the Netherlands in some areas, this may be a more apps be able to pay for services. Still, at least in the United States, it's illegal just about everywhere. There are some in places where it is legal and you do everything above board.
Yep, 100%. We're going to just be doing this 100% legally within the bounds of the law. Yeah, we're so fresh to this. Like, this is such an early project. These sort of discussions in spaces are what really flesh and lead for more discussion and changes. So, like you just said, yeah, we're going to be keeping this in the and it's an option. It's not all sex workers have to use this. It's just another option, which I think is important. It shouldn't just be transacted with fiat. I think there should be other methods of transacting.
I agree with you. I have a high degree of respect for sex workers. I don't think that they're really doing anything that should be looked down upon. We all do it in one way or another, whether it's a spouse for housing in exchange for their acts, or a girlfriend. These are done very commonly, and we don't look down upon those types of relationships. In the case that you're describing, it's essentially a tit for tat, should be seen as taboo. And I'm glad that there are countries that are recognizing this of it. I've launched Uber-like apps. It is complicated, but it's certainly doable. These, to some extent, to my knowledge, or at least I've heard of busts on them. Basically, web pages that can go to find certain ladies of the night. So I think the same type of technology that is utilized demand services certainly be utilized for this type. What do you do in a situation where you have someone who's not satisfied with the encounter, either one way or another? The woman's not satisfied, perhaps the amount of money or something, or maybe, I mean, aren't you going to have issues with perhaps a situation like a rape or something like that? Do you think that this will, the company or this project, with any kind of perhaps liability in that case? What are your thoughts?
All right. I think Bongo is not an answer to those questions. And I think we've discussed a lot his projects. And to be sincere or to be frank, his project um, is not a bad project. The sex industry, sex industry is one of the biggest industry in the world. Biggest industry in the world. Even it's not been too much in the industry. They offer their services and they do whatever they do there. And it's one of the biggest industry actually. And if you could attest to it, they were as in, there are many of them who are not even ashamed to be where they are. I don't think anyone something like that, even though not something that is supported in most societies, they can decide to build whatever they want to build. If you happen to be interested, you can join them. And if it is against your belief, your religion, you can just ignore whatever they are doing and do your own thing. So that being said, if you're interested, you can. You're not, you just ignore them. So here to meet people, and we can come across different type of persons, and it's left for you to select those you want to associate with, and filter those you don't want to associate with. We can't really counter those who are coming up here. It's now left to you decisions because I believe almost everyone should be above 18 and they should be able to know what's good for them. So thank you very much. One day and I think they left. Okay. Rabbi, what do you have to say?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, they left, but I just posted another picture of the jumbotron of a video actually of that well working. So you can see I'm helping a president. We do what we say, and the people celebrating there. So if anybody has any further doubts or questions or wants more evidence that try to help the world and that we are currently doing it, let me know. I'll provide you as much evidence as possible. But you video that I provided, that well being completed or that water tower, full thing, and I'd like to do that every and the world. Thank you. Did I rug or is it just silent?
So it's more seriously. So as I said, thank you very much for those groups. So whoever wants to go confirm those projects, I think the location is in the local part of Lagos. So you can go ahead and confirm to me whenever people point out some things, what you need to do is maybe say, I'm not here to teach you because you could probably know more than I do, and maybe remove sense from what they see, and you can trash it. So thank you for always showing up. Wake up and pray that you become that person you are able to become. Thank you. So please, what you have for GM everyone, GM Crypto, GM Steph, GM Isiatom, GM different GM, the only three GM, GTS GM. I want to share it's Codex BBC is a layer of chain built on Office Stack, hosted by Conduit. The unique cache system specifically optimized phones. They raised 15.8 million in the seed round, participated by the likes of
How is it possible to get information from the future? Why doesn't anyone consider it? Anthony, welcome back. How have you been? Looking forward to it. What exactly?
1100. That's good.
Edwards, where it's a strike.
Dude, this is the most boring class.
It really fucked him over by doing that dress rehearsal with Muhammad. His team, Khabib's team, that's exactly how he fights. This is what he does in this situation. This is how he defends the single leg. This is what he does against the cage. So it was for JDM because all his tools, they were ready for it all day. Completely shut it fucking down. They took the Craig Jones situation that's been successful, and they looked at how he's going to respond to all the positions, and they just completely erased it. You can see, like, for JDM, I think he was like, all right, the 55er coming up to 70, I'm going to have a bit of a strength advantage, I'll have this advantage, and he got in there, and you can tell. He was like, oh, fuck, I don't have any of this. Oh, fuck. Like Craig Jones stuff, they know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck, I have no path to victory. And he realized that 2 minutes in.
He got taken out right away. You're like, oh shit. The control type that. And Islam's team, shout out to Islam's team. I mean, Khabib's team, they just knew exactly what Jack was going to do in order to try to get up to his feet, and he didn't stand it.
Josh.
So I think for JDM.
Josh, are you still there, my friend? Josh. Hear me? Josh, I'm here for you, big dog. Apologies. That went way longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, man, I can hear you.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Okay, I'm here. One moment. Just one moment, Josh.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Just one moment. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I'm here to help you. All right. I'm trying to help you, my friend.
So I've already downloaded all the apps you recommended for me to download.
You don't necessarily need to download them. You just need to create accounts with them. Did you create accounts with them all?
I've created an account with some, but I'm still creating.
Okay. So, and it's fine that you downloaded them. That's cool too. So finish your link tree. When it's done, send it to me, come in over, and then after that, we'll create 10 videos for you to be able to populate your. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. Good job, Josh. You're on the right track, my man. You're almost done. And then you never have to create these accounts anymore. They're going to organically grow for you. They're going to allow you to post in more places. They're going to get you more customers, and it's going to make it more difficult to impersonate you. A plan?
Yeah, man.
Excellent, big dog. All right. So come back when you're done, and I'll be happy to move on to the next step with you, okay?
Okay, sir. Thanks,
Excellent.
Rabbi.
You're welcome, my friend Josh. Anytime, my friend. Take care.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
In a driveway. What does that mean? Like, I'm in 2 weeks here. What have you learned about the city? Well, I tried a lot of these open mics, and I ended up in a driveway. What does that mean? Like a man's driveway. You tried a lot of these open mics, and you've been in a driveway. Yes, because that's where they are.
At that point, is it your fault or is it his fault? I mean, as society sit around and be like, this freak was luring dumb girls into his driveway. And you would think, yeah, that's dumb. But then you meet the dumb girls that were lured into the driveway. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, this guy was, fishing with dynamite.
2 weeks here. What have you learned about the city? Well, I tried a lot of these open mics, and I ended up in a driveway. 2 weeks here. What have you learned about the city? Well, open mics, and I ended up in a driveway. What does that mean? Like a man's driveway. You tried these open mics, and you've ended up in a driveway. Yeah.
At that point, is it your fault or is it his fault? I mean, as society, we're going to sit around and be like, freak was luring dumb girls into his driveway. And you would think, yeah, that's dumb. But then you meet the dumb girls that were lured into the driveway. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, this guy was, fishing with dynamite.
kudos to him for not quitting and looking for a way out and getting submitted. But kudos to him for getting through it and just kind of getting dominated. You thought you had this game plan that was going to fit to Islam, and that was not the case. I think he realized that first round. Oh,